Ready for a monster stream tonight.
please welcome your host on Wipeout, Ash the Bash. To play Wipeout, join in by going to hackbox.ca in your browser and join with the following room code: TGZP. You can even join in on your mobile phone. Alternatively, you can join Twitch chat by entering the room code into Stream Chat or as a whisper to Quizbot 3000. Once done, wait for further instructions on how to play the game.
Hello and welcome to a slightly groggy me here at Quiz Night on a Friday evening, the 12th of April 2024. I hope you're doing well out there. Oh, don't go leaving now, Topper. Don't be doing that. Or is it a case of you forgot to join on Hackbox instead? Because Hackbox is certainly a thing you can do with this game. You would know. Not like you borrowed one of the components from Wipeout to use in Moneybags at all. No. You did the dupe thing again, did you? Oh, well, I think it's your own fault. It's your own fault for doing the dupe thing. So, hey-oh, it is what it is. But yes, you're more than welcome to join in on the Wipeout this evening, TGZP. As you can hear from my voice, I'm still not completely recovered, but I'm certainly in a better situation than I was 2 days ago, let's put it that way. I was in twice, he did leave and left my Twitch object in. I hope I can still play. Let me verify. Maybe is the only thing I can say to that, Topper, is maybe. Do you have a Hackbox account? You do, and you are accounted for on Twitch, so possibly. We'll see what happens on the first board. If it doesn't populate with the state immediately on board number 1, then we know that you're not connected with your Hackbox account, and then we can redo it maybe, because that may apply to other players as well. Sorry, I had to pause for that particular bit of music there. Welcome on in. You click landscape and it froze. So it's forced you into Twitch mode. Okay, so there's still some weirdness on my code then.
Without a care, BT was bopping hard to the Tash. I can confirm. Nice to see you back, Cash.
Nice to see you too as well, Puzzle. Thank you for the 100 bits. I mean, you'll still be able to play on Twitch. That is a thing I believe should work. But it's very interesting that saying leave on Twitch kills the Hackbox connection, not the Twitch connection. I mean, it should coalesce the two together anyway, but for some reason it doesn't do that. Is there anything I can do on my lobby to just oust someone? Oh, you're there now again, Topper, so that'll work. That'll do. Don't know what you just did then, but apparently that worked. Oh, so now you are definitely in on Twitch. The previous one is... I don't even know what's going on right now, Topper, and I don't have the mental capacity to deal with it. But welcome on in, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the Brain Teaser warm-up tonight. I decided to do a bit of a spelling test to start with, and then go into some video game characters. Not necessarily the ones you all heard of. I saw some murmurs of, well, these are words I've never seen before, very complicated words. Yeah, because they're names rather than your typical nouns and typical adjectives. And we did end up there on Junko. I don't know how we managed to get there, but we managed to end up on Junko. The next one would have been Lackey 2. I don't have the rest to hand right now because I have just closed that app down, but I did write all the way up to T. Why I thought we'd ever get to T, I don't know, because I should know the pace of that game by now. But welcome on in, everyone. And yes, Brick, good to see you on a Friday evening. It's been a long time since we've seen you around on one of the streams, but have you been enjoying your gallivants around the UK and Destination X and things like that? I should have just Monica. Maybe I should have just Monica instead. But yes, good to see you around here, Prig, and I hope you enjoy tonight's stream. So yes, we've got 3 boards of Wipeout tonight, written by, if I remember the not order, because I don't want to give the game away right away. We've got Mr. Vertigo, we've got Oren, and we've got Oni. Again, in no particular order, that was the names I remembered in that order. How they will be ordered, you'll see in a moment. But hey-ho. What is going on right now? We've got well, that's what's happened to 60 months.
Bonjour, Monsieur Bash. 5 years of subscription. Sure.
5 years of subscription, Connor. Goodness me. That is immense support. Thank you very much for the 5 years, and I hope you're doing well tonight, Connor. And to everybody else out there, I hope you are doing well. Certainly better than I'm feeling right now, but I will keep soldiering on. Sorry, it's just a nervous disposition. I have to do that every time that comes around. Apparently not to be outdone. 62?
Wait, is this video game?
I don't know if this is necessarily video game, but it's certainly a game that consists of a video counterpart to it. Whether that constitutes video game or not, I don't know. But you're more than welcome to try and figure it out, Clive. 62 months. That's even more support. And someone else trying to outdo you.
63.
Only's trying to do 63 instead, but with 100 bits. Appreciate the 100 bits nonetheless, Oni. Hypothetical question. When is a video game not a video game? It's a very good question, because there is a game out there that uses just audio, 3D spatial audio, as its way of navigating. And so the actual video part of said video game is just black. There's just nothing there. So is that actually a video game by the strict definition of it being a video game? Or has it become such a commonplace term that any sort of interactive media that you play on a PC or phone or whatever just constitutes as being a video game regardless of if it requires video or not? In which case, so I mean, what does this mean? Technically, you could play just on Hackbox, ignore my stream entirely, and Hackbox isn't a video, it's just, I mean, I suppose it is if you count it at, like, less than 1 frame a second. Is Atmosphere iOS a video game? Good question, Scott. So, yeah, there's definitely some questions to be asked there about what video games really are and what the hell industry am I in, but, you know, I'll take it. FPS isn't a video, it's a slideshow. Again, I'm pretty certain there are multiple video games that use the medium of slideshows as their form of actually showing the gameplay. Again, does that count as a video game or not? Video game minus video equals computer game. So just no video at all, that it just counts as a computer game instead. If it happens to run on the computer, do you class this as a computer? It computes, I suppose, but is it in the same vein as a computer, like a personal computer, or a desktop, or a laptop? Oh, goodness me. We're going into the weeds here. We haven't even started the quiz. So yes, we've got 3 mods tonight of Wipeout. I'll try and get a pack on track and not waffle too much. And then later on, we have got a pack of Outright. Hello, we've got Oni.
Cheers, mate. My brain's liquid now.
Yeah, so's mine. How do you think I feel with all this illness as well? But appreciate 100 bits and distracting me once again. But yes, we've got Outright later on, written by said Oni, and I'm going to be playing it. So good luck to me, and we'll see how that all shakes out. I am told from Inca, who proved that it is a... Ooh, that's a noise. It is a really good pack, really fun pack to proof and also to potentially play.
At some point
so
I need
looking
to get
forward to that.
Hackbox working on a smart fridge.
On a smart fridge? Oh, God. I mean, if you can play Doom, then I'm pretty certain you should be able to play Hackbox. So thank you for the £5 donation there, Tip. Appreciate that. And then after Outright later on, if I can play it or not, I hope I'll be able to play it, and I hope I can do at least alright. Maybe I can get to round 4 this time? Question mark? And then after that, we've got, bloody hell, 1 million doots in the vault. Unfortunately, last time Jerry could not unlock the vault. Got to the last question, mind, but did not unlock the vault, meaning there is a rollover, triple rollover, no less, of 1 million doots in the vault if you can open it up. But there is a devilish pack written by Ape and Ramsey for you to play against. So that's what we've got in store for tonight's stream. I have lemonade on hand to help quench my thirst. Ooh. I think we should try and get this game underway and not waffle too much. It's nearly 8:15 already. Yes, Ape wrote it with Ramsey as well. So it's going to be quite the devilish pack. And Alex, thank you for proofing that. Means you're kind of SOL tonight. you got your brain teaser win, and you can get some win potentially in Wipeout. But outside of that, yeah, you're kind of SOL tonight. So enjoy from the sidelines, I suppose. Will a third of players finish with a score? Is the interesting poll, actually, or submission, I suppose. What do you predict out there, folks? I'm interested as to why it's not showing the Duke coin icon there, where it really could do so. Anyway, I'll let you vote on that. And we'll get... Bloody hell, there go the points there. We'll get into the game right now. Hopefully it'll load everything, because I haven't actually checked that. You know what I'm like. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's play Wipeout.
Let's play.
Thank God. I was very worried then for a moment. It was taking quite a long time to get to that point. But we got there. Thank goodness we got there. So, we have got 3 boards tonight. Let's go through to board number 1. I'm trying to remember the order that they came in. Oh, yes, it came in this order, didn't it? Let me put the sheet over there for my reference. So, board number 1, if I press the right button, is this. Yeah, I can't play this round, sorry. I'm lactose intolerant. Sorry, I just had to do that one. Yeah, I can't play this round, sorry. I'm lactose intolerant. Oni is not board 3. Hashtag shocker. Yes, this is an Oni board, but it's in position 1 tonight, because I decided, why not shift it up a bit for tonight? So, your question to consider for this board is the following. Which of these are real varieties of cheese? That's all we really ask. On the board, you'll find 16 potential names for varieties of cheese from around the world. 11 of these will be correct. 5 will not be. Simple. After my last couple of boards, it's weird that I'm not doing one where I'm a smartass, isn't it? So, as a reminder, 16 possible answers up on the board. 11 are good. Try and cover as many of those as you can. Avoid the wipeouts, the 5 that are wrong. Selecting any one of those in your final selection will mean you wipe out your entire score. If you're using Twitch as your input method of choice, each of the answers are numbered 1 through 16. Give me a number associated to each answer, either as a single message for each number, or you can put multiple numbers in one message. Up to you how you want to do that. And you could also deselect in Twitch now if you use the negative. So if you want to deselect option 3, you can submit -3 to deselect. If you're on Hackbox, you should be able to use the buttons on your Hackbox device. Select the ones you want. Remember, you must submit your response for it to count on Hackbox. If you do not press that submit button, it will not count what you have sent, and you may still be charged with a wipeout. Hey, it actually works in that game. So, beware out there. Good luck, and let's play.
Answers are...
Your 45 seconds starts now! In before Briggs says, well, this looks different. Oh. Phlegm. Dislodge the phlegm. I'll try not to make too much noise on mic tonight, because I know it's not exactly healthy sounding. Remember to submit your answers. Last 10 seconds. Get something in. Oh, interestingly, Topper, and I'm not entirely certain how this is going to play out later, but both of your accounts have 3. I don't know how this is going to play out, because both of your accounts currently logged into the game have a count of 3 answers. So it might mean at the end, if you do survive with Doots, you might get double paid out. Well, I guess that's my payment to you for screwing the system up. Didn't work this into my max win calculation. You're not a bug, just a feature. I will have to fix it, because I know everyone will exploit the hell out of that for double Doots. But I'm leaving it in just for tonight's game, because I'm very interested to see what happens. And it might mean absolutely diddly squat if Topper unfortunately wipes out on the final board. We'll see. Anyway, let's start revealing some answers. You're loving the Hackbox play along. That's what we love to hear, Brig. Now, let's start revealing. We're going to start off with the Stinking Bishop. Yeah, that's correct. A surprisingly modern cheese, first produced in 1972. The aroma of this Gloucestershire cheese comes from its rind being washed in perry made from the stinking Bishop cultivar of pears. The cheese is soft, creamy, and spreadable, but you're probably gonna want to disinfect the knife when you're done, given smell. Oh, excuse me. Topper and Topper AI. Is that what we're going with? All right, okay. So that's 1 down. 10 to go. Next, we're going to Comte. I'm going to say it's Comte or Comte. It's that fancy acute accent there. Yeah, exclusively made on the French-Swiss border, Comte is a staple of French night chez oni. Or Comte. Sorry, Comte. It's delightfully stringy when under the grill. Some of it topped on a baguette slice as a big crouton in a French soup is a... I need to make some right now, says Oni. Puzzledan says, bank me! Well, you're only 1 board in. You've got 2 more boards to go, Puzzledan. Can you hold on to those dudes? French onion soup is so good, though. The thing is, because I'm not... I've said it before on stream, I'm not particularly a big cheese fan. Though I probably would be able to tolerate it in an onion soup. I'll have to sample it at some point. Next up, Scamorza. Okay, let's try that one then, shall we? Yeah, that's a correct answer, Scamorza. A southern Italian cheese, Scamorza is very much like mozzarella, but with a stronger taste and better at melting. Commonly served smoked, it's fantastic on a pizza, particularly a meaty or spicy one like a calabrese. And Topper is done, both on 3,000. Very well done, Topper. But that's only 1 board down. You've got 2 more to go. And hey, I'll remind you again, if we don't hit all of the wipeouts or all of the correct answers, we will go again for a second round of bidding. Isn't that fun? Let's continue on, shall we? Because I'm holding that information back now, you see. Cheese dilemma. Lady Alpine Blue, say a few players. Unfortunately not! No, this is not a blue cheese. This is the name of, well, get ready, folks, of the 2001 Russian Eurovision entry by the Britpop-inspired rock band Mummy Troll. 2 Eurovision 2001 references in 2 boards. Oni is literally the worst person. So, yeah, that one there, unfortunately, is a Eurovision entry. Not a cheese. I did do a reverse search just to see if there are any cheeses that are called specifically Lady Alpine Blue. I could not find one that was specifically named that. So unfortunately, an early wipeout for a good number of players there. 11 in total, I see, in the red zeros there. That's high culture, that is. Well, let's continue on. Let's go over to that. We've got 8 remaining that are good and 4 remaining that are bad. Next up, we're going to Gamalost. Oh, not many picking here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players going for the Gamalost here. That is correct. This skimmed cow's milk cheese is Norwegian for old cheese. During the end phases of production, mould is introduced to the surface to cultivate the distinctive sour flavour. When complete, the finished cheese looks brown-yellow and has the distinction of being the lowest rated cheese on Taste Atlas with a 1.6 out of 5, nearly an entire point below Kasumazu, which is a cheese whose description in capital states, it is illegal to sell and consume this cheese due to health risks. There's a whole point lower than a cheese that is actually illegal. Cool. I'll avoid that one then like the plague. On the top row, we've got 4 players currently banked out. So we've got 2 looking for some bids to complete, including 8 with 1 more to go. Tip's still looking for 2. Brig, really into their cheese, is looking for 5 more. We do have 7 on offer still on the cheese board here. Ha-ha! Cheese board! I get it now. Next. God, it took me that long. Frambuzi! Oh, Brig! Yeah, I'll button myself that one. Frambuzi is actually a kind of beer, not a cheese. Beer typically does go well with cheese, and this one apparently pairs well with a creamy brie. It's a raspberry sour framboise produced by Welsh brewery Tiny Rebel. It is not a cheese, I'm afraid. So unfortunately, we do have some Oni's beer fridge leaking into this cheese board here. We now have, oh god, goodness, how many already in the wipeout zone? We've got 16 currently residing in the wipeout zone so far. We still have quite a few answers to process as well. Are we going to get through them all, or are we going to go for a second round of bidding? Let's continue on. Black Bomber. That's good. Black Bomber is good. Winning UK's best cheese in 2018. I told you it was good. This extra mature cheddar has a strong and rich flavour coming from the Snowdonia Cheese Company in Wales. A good answer there. The top row nearly locked out. Tipster's looking for one more to go. Ape bumping down to the second row. Clive's looking for one more. Those are the biggest bids left in play that I can see. That's the wrong show. Sorry. Next. Lemon Fetish. I mean, you do you. Is correct. Yes, produced in Prince Edward County, Ontario, Canada. This cheese gets its name from being made from sheep's milk and having a similar profile to feta. When made, the outside of the cheese is rolled in wheat and lemon zest. So yes, Lemon Fetish, that is a cheese. And that is enough for Tipster to currently bank out in the lead on 7,500. But we still have 2 more boards to play, and maybe a do-over on the bidding on this board. With JB's Klaxon Sounds, I don't have that on my board, unfortunately, so I can't do a klaxon. All I can do is that. I guess that's close enough to the klaxon sound. I don't know. Maybe someone needs to say horny in between. We continue on. I don't want to steal too many things of his bits, you know. Set out of context. Kbiz. I think that's how you say it. Something like that. Only 4 players going for it. 2 of them in the wipeout zone. Kbiz? Oh no. Also not good in Morocco. Kbiz is the Arabic word for bread, and it's used to help people smile for photographs, i.e. the Moroccan version of say cheese. So it's sort of cheese if you think about it like that, but also it's not. It's bread. So say bread. Bread. There you go. Unfortunately, is a wipeout for all of the Kbizis there. Only 4 players went for it, 2 were already residing in the wipeout zone. We currently have 18 in occupancy down there. So we're looking at about half currently sitting there. But we'll continue on. Next, Brick. Brick is good, so named after its shape when being pressed with coal-fired bricks to remove the moisture. Brick is a Wisconsin cheese that rapidly changes taste with age, going from mild when young to nutty and tangy when old. Yes, Brick is a cheese. How are we looking? Biggest bids left in play right now are 1s. 1, 1, 1, 1, and a 1. But bids in the wipeout players do still count. It might not look like they have anything left to go, but they do still count for the purposes of processing the answers. Just saying that out there for those looking a bit worrisome, maybe. We've got 4 that are right and 2 that are wrong left on the board. Next, Wagashi. Well, everybody in the wipeout zone. Oh no, sorry, Pyropygmy is not in the wipeout zone, but everybody else is in the wipeout zone has gone for Wagashi. It sounds very Japanese, must be said. Couldn't tell you what it translates as though. Yeah, it's not actually Japanese in this case. It's a cow's milk cheese from West Africa, particularly Benin. Its mild flavour allows it to be used in a wide variety of West African dishes. Yes, so Wagashi's good. And it's West African, not Japanese. So well done there, Pyro. Banking out on your 1,500 right now. 4 more answers in the active players and some number in the wipeout zone still to consider. We're literally going to Paraguay, folks. The country itself is Paraguay. I mean, the moon's made of cheese. We know that from Wallace and Gromit. But is Paraguay made of cheese? Apparently so. Okay. Yeah, take one guess where queso Paraguay comes from. Correct. Well done. Select again. This cheese is made using the curds and whole milk, leading to a very creamy, soft cheese. Say Paraguay is a cheese in Paraguay. There you go. 7,500 tying the lead with Tipster at the top row there. Now, We're starting to get to the dredges here. We've got 2 right and 2 wrong left on the board. If we reveal all the corrects or all the wrongs, then the board is done. Considering you have 3 players left in live play with a single answer to give, they could have 3 distinct answers, or they could be sharing. No, well, Ape's not sharing. Sharing with the wipeout zone, though, on the Tasmana? I don't know how I'm supposed to be pronouncing that, but this is Ape's cheese. But is it cheese, Ape? Should he be eating it? Yeah, I don't think you should be eating it, Ape. It was a team led by food scientist Edwin Treisman that invented Cheese Whiz in 1952. So actually nothing to do with actual cheese, just fakey fake cheese in a can cheese. But, I mean, if that's the kind of cheese you like, then what the hell was that? I don't know what that was, but enjoy. Enjoy the not cheese. Okay, so we've got 1 wipeout left on the board and 2 right still to reveal. And we have different answers here, so we will be ending this board one way or the other. Brodust. If I'm presuming that umlauted O is to be pronounced something like that, but I don't know. It looks like it's Swedish, so I may have to ask Topper for a pronunciation guide on this one. Brudust, or something along those lines. What say ye? Omelette du fromage. Yeah, something like that, Ape. Yeah, it's good. Brudust. Okay, I was close. Brudust? Yeah, I was close. Yeah, in northern Scandinavia, Brudust literally meaning for... literally Swedish for bread cheese. Well, there's the bread coming out again. But it is cheese. Is made its name coming from its bread-like ability to soak things up. So good it is at doing that, a specialty of Sweden and Finland is to cut your brudust up and put it literally in your coffee. A sort of savoury hot chocolate with marshmallow situation. Just give me a moment to process that, folks. The fuck? And I'm back. That is the right answer. Well done there, getting banked out there on 5,000. So we are left with South Hinky. It sounds a bit like 8 Minky, South Hinky, and Kisong Pooty. No, there's all both sort of rhyme with 8 Minky, actually. You pretty much broke me there, Oni. Let's have a look to see what our red player has picked here. They've gone for Kisong Pooty, along with 4 players in the wipeout zone. Is this the final correct answer, or is this the final wipeout on the cheese board? Kisong Pooty is the final correct answer. And this one comes from the Philippines, because of course it does. It's a mozzarella-like white cheese made with Carabao milk. The last answer we didn't reveal, South Hinky, that is an anagram of uh-oh, stinky. Yeah, literally an anagram. There's no name. South Hinky doesn't exist. It's just uh-oh, stinky. That is board number 1. Let's look at the leaderboard. Oh, we've got Ben for the 60-month while I try and do the leaderboard at the same time.
Good lord.
Lots of players in the wipeout
you get
zone.
Less time for murder with good behaviour back.
It's all I can't do both at the same time.
I appreciate you tolerating me all this time. Keep doing quiz good.
Thank you very much for the 60-month resub there, Ben. Appreciate that. You do get less time for that sometimes. But yeah, thank you very much for the generosity, Ben. And let's go for another 5 years, eh? Let's go for another 5 years. Wishing you all the best, Ben. Let's continue with the top row here. We've got Arun on 3,000, Ride Rapunzel on 5,000, Shapes on 5,000, Tips on 7,500, Blue Fernando on 7,500, Odie currently the lead on the author bonus on 10,000. Oh, goodness me. Why do I do these things when I'm slightly ill? Because apparently that's what I'm like. Odie's perfect game, though, is still on right now. though of course limited on game number 1 because it was only 10k rather than the absolute maximum. But either way, Topper is going to try and reunite the two toppers on the scoreboard. We'll see how they do that. I should, Ben. Yeah, very much so. Let's continue on, shall we? Board number 2. Baked, broad, or green? None of the above. We're continuing the food theme, but in a direction you're probably not expecting. Beans, the musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you... No, you don't actually toot at all. But Floyd Fernando's got it. Which these are titles of episodes from Mr. Bean's live action series. So these will only include the titles of the live action series, not any of the animated series, none of the films, and none of any charity sketches like Red Nose Day or Comic Relief or anything like that. Those will not count. So only the titles of the original live action series, nothing else after the fact. 11 of these will be actual episode titles, 5 of them will not. If not like that either, Arun, that would be far too easy if we tried doing something like that. If you're ready, good luck, and let's play.
Answers are...
And your 45 seconds starts now, and while you do that, I'm going to blow my nose. I know, disgusting, isn't it? But you know what? Better. I can do this now. There we go. Much better. Oh, having that kind of move transition is so less destructive now. It means I could do things like that. Last few seconds, submit! That there is time, and I'm seeing one particular player, Flyboy, I believe, by the avatar. It's giving me a bit of 0. And unfortunately, that does mean you've not provided an answer, and you have Dukes at risk. Which does mean I have to press the scary button and do this. I do unfortunately have to wipe you out for not giving me any answers. Just be careful on submitting time in future, that's all. I will remind you. Okay, what have we got bid-wise on this? We've got Drahuska down at the bottom with 11. We've got... Oh, hello, Oregon going with 10, I see. Only just going for a 1. We've got 8. We've got Kira 8. Topper and Topper and Topper and Topper and Knuckles going with 3. Dalton's going with 5. Got Danny Gambin with a bid of 9. Very bold bids here. Well, shall we start revealing some answers? I think we shall. Let's start off with happy birthday, Mr. Bean. Most populous answer. Oh my God. No. Yes, he does celebrate his birthday in a restaurant, but there is no episode titled Happy Birthday, Mr. Bean, I'm afraid. That is a big trick answer. That was completely bogus. Well, that's a good start. Most populous answer, it is a wipeout. Well, we'll see how it plays out, I suppose. Let's continue on, shall we? Next up, Mr. Bean goes to town. You've been had, very much so. Mr. Bean does indeed go to town. He has trouble getting reception on a new TV, gets his camera stolen, and goes to see a magic show. That's that particular episode synopsis. Sorry, I'm spoiling the episodes for you here. But you've had a few years now to catch up on the Mr. Bean lore. Next, Merry Christmas, Mr. Bean. That one's good. Yes, he goes Christmas shopping at Harrods, and whilst preparing the turkey, he gets it stuck on his head. Again, sorry I'm giving you these spoilers, but you really should have watched these episodes by now. Next, Mr. Bean in room 426. Also correct. He goes to stay at a hotel, his room number being 426, and later gets himself locked out of his room naked. Oh, lovely. But that was a correct answer. Next up, we're going to good night, Mr. Bean. That one is correct. Yes, good night, Mr. Bean. He tries to find ways to jump the queue at a hospital waiting room, tries to take a photo of himself with a Queen's Guard after dressing him up with flowers and things, and later tries different ways to cure his insomnia. That was another good answer. No one on the top row has secured a spot yet. Ivara is still looking for 6 to complete. And we've got rid of 4 of the good answers. There's only 7 left that are good. 4 wipeouts to avoid. Next, we're going to Mr. Bean rides again. That's correct. He tries to save a man from a heart attack, packs for a holiday, and tries to cheer up a sick boy on a plane. That was Mr. Bean rides again. Good answer. Next, it's the return of Mr. Bean. That it is, indeed. He tries out a new credit card in a department store, eats at a fancy restaurant, and meets the Queen. Oh, bless. The return of Mr. Bean. He actually meets the Queen. Tips are on the top row. First one banking out on 12,500. But there's still lots of progress yet to be made. Pop is banked out on 1,000, I see. But nobody else, I think, is currently secure. Other than, of course, Mr. Vertigo, who authored the board. They will get their 10,000 bonus in a bit. Next up, where are we going? Back to school, Mr. Bean. That is correct. Back to school. He attends a school open day, and as part of a demonstration, his car ends up being crushed by a tank. Yeah, good answer there. Back to school, Mr. Bean. We have another player on the top row now, banked out 9,000. Mr. Bean becomes Prime Minister. Oh, not sure about that one. Next, the curse of Mr. Bean. That is correct. The curse, he goes swimming, makes a sandwich, and goes to see a horror film with his girlfriend. Yes, Mr. Bean has a girlfriend. So we've got 3 correct answers left on the board. We've got 4 wipeouts to avoid. We've got only 1 player now on the top row. We've had someone relegated down, but 5 of those players on the top row are still not safe. Only's bid of 1 is still going a-begging. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Tee off, Mr. Bean. 4 players on the top row do agree, though, along with Jake and 2 in the wipeout zone. Tee off, Mr. Bean is correct. That one was he causes chaos at the laundrette and plays a game of mini-golf, finishing with a final score of 3,427 strokes, because of course. Tee off, Mr. Bean was correct. Oni, you're still looking for 1. There's only 2 that are good up here. Chris is still looking for 1. Gio, I think, is looking for 2. It's going to be very, very sketchy to try and find those final 2. But it's possible. It is possible. We're going to continue on with the trouble with Mr. Bean. The trouble with Mr. Bean is correct. Oni is safe! The trouble, he wakes up late for a dentist and then goes to the park for a picnic. That was the trouble with Mr. Bean. Top row is now locked out. Unfortunately, if you do have 2 adjacent to your name, that will be an overbid, and you will be getting at least 1 wipeout. Hard luck there, Geisens. Let's continue on. Mr. Bean at the fair. There's only 1 good answer left. The others are all wipeouts. Is this the final correct answer? In which case, did we really go through a wipeout and then a perfect sweep after that? Mr. Bean at the fair! Rats! No, that was a wipeout, I'm afraid. There's an episode called Mind the Baby, Mr. Bean, where he finds himself having to look after a baby when he goes to the fair, but it is not called Mr. Bean at the fair, I'm afraid. That one is a bit of a tricksy one. But that was a wipeout. So we didn't get a full sweep after the first wipeout. And Mr. Bean has no birthday, so he also has no death day. I didn't come here for that kind of stuff, Abe. I don't need to think tonight. I'd rather not have shower thoughts. Let's continue on. We've got 1 right and 3 wrong left on the board. Is this to be technically a video? Oh God, please no. Please no. We're going to reveal for Clive and 3 players in the wipeout zone Mr. Bean's wedding. Well, we already revealed that Mr. Bean has a girlfriend. Did Mr. Bean have a wedding? Or attend a wedding? Or have a wedding at all? Wedding! No. Mr. Bean's wedding was a comic relief special and was not an official episode, I'm afraid, Clive. That is a wipeout for you, hard luck. So we are left with the vacation, the DIY Mr. Bean, and the library Mr. Bean. Hypothetical question. When is a Mr. Bean video game not a Mr. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't. I don't want to start processing these things. Next. We're going to go to the vacation. Chris is hoping this is the final correct answer on the board. Everybody else is in the wipeout zone. So there's not much risk here, though DMC is hoping this is wrong so that DMC can get a bit of a crack at getting a right answer. Mr. Bean's vacation! No. There is a Mr. Bean's holiday, but that's also the name of the film, second film in the Mr. Bean franchise. It's not an official TV episode, I'm afraid. So it was even named wrongly from the film it was based on. So that is a wipeout for you, Chris. Hard luck. Means we are left with DMC, and we will be ending on this round of bidding. DMC, what did you go for? You went with the DIY, Mr. Bean. Do it yourself, Mr. Bean. If this is right, then you secure your 7,500 plus a little bit more into board number 3. If not, then you will be hitting the final wipeout on the board. You are doubting yourself now. Do it yourself, Mr. Bean, is the final correct answer. He hosts a New Year party, buys a new armchair at the January sales, driving himself home while sat on top of his car, and sets about painting his flat. That was the DIY Mr. Bean. And the last one, in the library with Mr. Bean, that is an unaired sketch called The Library, but it only aired on home video and is not the name of an official episode. So sort of deleted scene BC, but it was just sort of unaired. It wasn't ever really deleted, as it were. So the end of board number 2. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Still quite a few in the wipeout zone, but we have one final board for you to try and get out of there. As we go up the board, goodness me, there are a lot of zeros. Pop is our first non-zero score on 1,000. Top row is Miss Vertigo, Tipster, Connor, Sooty Cat, K-Jarbs, and Oren. Currently in the lead on 28,000. So we've got one final board left to consider. Sorry, Ben. I just realised that you sent me lots of answers on Discord and saying, "Oh, this is my answer for the for the Mr. Bean board." Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, and because I needed to offload without spoilering, I will try and mention that at some point as well. So. We've got one final board left to go, and yes, he did get all 11 right. The cheeky sod. Board number 3. They've got it all together. They've got it all together. What are we thinking, folks? I mean, it's kind of say as you see here. You nerd Mr. Bean episode titles. Well, that would have been a perfect board for you had you joined the game early, but unfortunately not. Ralph is going question mark. Pop saying there's 11. Well, let's have a look, shall we? Let me press this button here. Which of these people have won awards in competitive categories for an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony? Not in this game right now, Ralph. I think it's still yet to be implemented. So as of February 2024, there are a total of 19 people that have accomplished the competitive EGOT, winning at least one Emmy, one Grammy, one Oscar, and one Tony in a competitive category, meaning these do not include honorary or other selected distinctions. 11 of these people on this board have completed that elusive quartet. The other 5, though, have won 3 of the categories, but to date have only been nominated for the 4th award. So this is quite a tricksy board to consider. The 11 correct have gotten all of the EGOTs. The 5 wrongs have gotten 3 of the 4 of the EGOTs and just been nominated for the final one, yet to win it. So it's going to be a bit of a difficult board for you here, folks, but good luck. 16 answers coming up. Let's see how you do.
Answers are...
And your 45 seconds starts now. And Miss Beth, go back in time. Get those answers in. Make sure to submit at least one answer if you have dukes at risk. If not, then up to you. Last 10 seconds, remember to submit an answer. Three, two, one. That there is time. And I believe everyone that has dukes at risk has submitted at least one, so I don't need to go wiping anybody out here. Really want to 11, but I also really want those dukes, says Ape. Well, you get all 11, you get more dukes. Simple as that, really. Simple equation. But you've gone for 8, which is still very bold indeed. Cetra and Rahuska have gone for a full bid of 11. Tips has gone for 5. What are the big bids? We've got Mark has 6. Clive has 7. Those, I think, are the big bids on the board right now. Now, Oren is secure. This is Oren's board. We'll be getting another 10,000 dukes on top. Can anyone beat Oren's 38,000, which will be the final score? Let's find out, shall we? Going to start off with Whoopi Goldberg. Is correct. Yes, completed the EGOT in 2002 when she received both the Tony and her first Emmy. Good starting answer there. Next, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Another good answer. Lord Lloyd Webber earned the EGOT in 2018 with an Emmy for the live performance of Jesus Christ Superstar. DMC's had enough. Banked out 11,000, so if there's no other rounds of bidding, then that 11,000 is yours to take home, DMC. Congratulations. Jake's also banked out 3,500, I see. Very well done. But we'll see if there is a second round of bidding or not. Next, John Legend. Good answer. Yes, earned the EGOT in 2018 when the live performance of Jesus Christ Superstar earned him an Emmy. So that's the second one where Jesus Christ Superstar has completed the EGOT. Next, Audrey Hepburn. Good answer. Miss Hepburn was awarded the EGOT posthumously when she received a Grammy for her spoken word album Audrey Hepburn's Enchanted Tales in 1994. So yeah, a posthumous EGOT there for Audrey Hepburn. Top rows only. Oren currently secure from authoring the board. Everybody else still at risk. Next, Jennifer Hudson. Another good answer for Jennifer Hudson. Miss Hudson is the youngest woman to earn the EGOT when she won a Tony in 2022 for A Strange Loop. Another good answer there. Now, Ape, you still have 5 to go. We've seen 5 answers. And there are 6 left that are good. So it's looking a bit sketchy for you right now. So maybe you were wise to go with just the 8 rather than a full 11. But we'll see how it all shakes out. Next, we go to Mel Brooks. Surely, yes. The comedian and filmmaker completed the EGOT in 2001 after winning the Tony for The Producers. The two didn't put I wanted to, but felt they could have been traps, says Ape. Fair enough. We now have 2 players secure on the top row. 26,000 for Kira and 20,000 for Tips. So very well done there. We've got 5 right and 5 wrong left on the board. We haven't touched any wipeouts yet. Let's continue on, shall we? Rita Moreno. Another good answer. We are currently acing this board. An actress, singer, and dancer, Moreno completed an EGOT in 1977 with an Emmy for her appearance on The Muppet Show, of all things. But yes, completed the EGOT all the way back in 1977. Connor now joining the top row with a secured 21,000, unless, of course, we go for a second round of bidding. We've got a Suddy Cat with 19.5 and 1 left to go. Rapunzel with 15,001 to go from the looks of things. We shall continue on. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Oh, no! Lots of players wiping out there on Lin-Manuel Miranda. So, yes, 3 things, but not the 4th. Miranda has been nominated for the Oscar for Best Original Song twice. One for Moana, once for Encanto, but has yet to capture the EGOT. Has not completed it just yet. Ooh, boy! Lots of players saying goodbye to their dukes on that answer. Seemed like such a secure answer, but unfortunately not. 15 players have banked out of the 39, so you've already worked the numbers out. That is more than 1 in 3. Thank you, Score, for your due diligence there. So yes, unfortunately, Lin-Manuel Miranda not on the list currently, but I would presume that's going to happen very, very soon. Next up, we're going to go to Richard Rogers. That is a correct answer for Richard Rogers. Primarily known for his start that sentence again, Ashley. Primarily known for his compositions for Broadway, was the first to complete the EGOT when he won an Emmy in 1962 for original music for Winston Churchill, The Valiant Year. So was the first to complete the EGOT. Top row still looking a bit sketchy for Sunny Cat there. 19,500 still looking for 1 to go. Proves some doots eventually. 5,000 in total. Shapes banking out 5,000. Topper and Topper. What is this? Some sort of law firm on 3,000 with 2 left to give. Next up, Bette Midler. We've got Missy Vertigo, Topper and Topper, Dalton and Avatar I can't identify going for this. Oh no, Topper and Topper bankrupting there on Bette Midler. While she has won the Golden Globe 4 times, the Divine Miss M has never won an Oscar, I'm afraid. No Oscars for Bette Midler, but close with the nomination. So that is a wipeout for Dalton and Topper and Knuckles. Cheaters never prosper, says Pop. So in the end, it didn't matter, but I will try and patch that bug for next time if someone writes it down in Discord and reminds me to do that. Next, Sir John Gielgud. The top right corner going for this one here. Sir John Gielgud. 2 players hoping to bank out here. Danny's still looking for 3. There are exactly 3 left on the board we've yet to reveal that are good. There are 3 wipeouts, though. Sir John Gielgud. Well, you're 1 on the way there, Danny. 2 more to go. Sir John Gielgud was the first LGBT artist to accomplish the EGOT. Just get all of the initialisms and acronyms in there. When he received an Emmy in... Jesus Christ, Ashley, why did you not say Emmy right? In 1991 for Summer's Lease. So yes, good answer with Sir John Gielgud. The top row has now locked in. Though Danny might be upsetting the order a bit. We'll see. There are 2 remaining good answers and 3 wipeouts. 3 players in live play going for Marvin Hamlish. 3 players in the wipeout zone also going for Marvin Hamlish. Is it a good answer? Danny hopes so. Pyro hopes so. Rapunzel hopes so. It is a good answer, yes. Marvin completed the EGOT in 95 when he received an Emmy for his work on a televised Barbra Streisand concert. Very well done. We've nearly locked everyone down now in live play. We've just got Flyboy and Danny left to consider. They do have 1 + 2 answers left to go for. Now, interestingly, if they both find 2 wipeouts, exactly 2 wipeouts across their answers, then we will go for another round of bidding, unless someone in the wipeout zone has also gone for some extra bids. But we don't have to worry about that. We know they have distinct answers. Danny's gone for Robert Lopez, meaning Flyboy has gone with 2 of the other 3. We know Flyboy's going to get a wipeout because there's only 1 remaining correct answer on the board. But Danny is hoping this is the final correct answer, in which case he will shoot up the board, getting 18,000 plus a bit more and securing those dudes. Robert Lopez is the final correct answer. Songwriter Robert Lopez holds the distinction of being the only person to complete the EGOT twice. The first time in 2014 and then again in 2018, both with Oscars for original song. The other three up here are wipeouts. Let's quickly go over the information of that. Burt Bacharach, despite winning multiple Oscars and Grammys for his compositions, Bacharach was only nominated once for his Tony in 1969 for Promises, Promises and Lost. Henry Fonda never won an Emmy despite being nominated 3 times. And Al Pacino earned a Grammy nomination for his spoken word album of Shakespearean sonnets, but could not capture the award. So, the end of board number 3. Let's have a look at the final scores. How many hitting a wipeout there? That's 12. That's 17 hitting a wipeout at the end. Hard luck. Our final row, though, our top 6 are Connor, Timur, Suddicat, Danny, K-Jarves, and our winner, Oren Mistarel. Very well done, and those doots have been paid out. At least they should have been. Authoring the last board does make it easy, doesn't it, Oren? Yes, Only certainly feels that pleasure because it's guaranteed doots, but also it's nice to have the top position locked in by that as well. So thank you again to our writers, Oni, Mr. Vertigo, and Oren Mistarel for the 3 boards of Wipeout tonight. I hope you enjoyed tonight's game of Wipeout. We will have another game of Wipeout soon, probably in May time, if memory serves on the schedule. Can't remember exactly when it is, but I believe in May time we will have another game of Wipeout to play. But in the meantime, we've got lots more quizzing to do because we've got outrights to play in a moment, and I actually need to give the server a boop. So you'll need to give me a couple of minutes to sort that out. And I will hopefully be trying to play that as well. And then after that, we've got to the 1 million doot vault. The 1 million doot vault to unlock, written by Ape and Ramsey later on. So sit tight, because still got a hell of a lot more quiz to do, and I don't know how long I'm going to be able to survive given my current state, but we'll see how we do, shall we? For now, we'll roll the credits, and I'll see you in a few minutes' time. He says, as he presses roll credits. Apparently, I'm not allowed to press that button anymore. Why am I not allowed to press that button? I don't know. I don't know why I'm not allowed to press that button, but I'm going to try and do it again. There we go. Bye! Right, I'm going to see you in a couple of minutes' time. I just need to get the outright server loaded up. Enjoy some American music, and I'll see you in a few. game. No, I really shouldn't do that. It's a very serious game outright, so shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff to it. But yes, welcome to Outright, and I have a guest with me here that obviously is trying to talk, but currently muted over on stream, so nothing's coming out. So let's try that again.
Ash?
Oni, hello.
Well, when you said if you wanted me to do hosting duties, I didn't expect me to do the entire damn thing. But yeah,
I mean, if you want to do the whole thing, it's fine. But you can.
I mean,
you can do
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't want. I'm going to let you have like just the proper player thing. I'm not going to make you do double duty here. It's fine.
All right,
we can host. I can host us. There we are. I've just opened the bottle of the Sahi. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Fantastic. I need to load up the app. For me to actually play this game here, alongside also having the game here and also having the chat there apparently and things. I have not seen a single thing of this pack. It has been through my Trello. I can see the card, and that's about all I've seen of it. I haven't seen any of the content. Only Inca has actually looked at it for proofing purposes, so it's only Inca and Oni that actually know what's going on with this pack here. What have we got?
And in a way,
store?
Inca did have to ask, right, I get round 1, but where's it from?
Oh.
Don't worry. I'll explain when we get there. It'll be fine. He did say it was a very good pack. However,
that does worry me with the "it'll be fine." But if you want to
pencil
play,
and paper, what? No, pencil and paper, no, it's fine.
don't you dare do that to me again.
Would I lie to you?
Yes, you
I
would.
would
if you'd like to try against Oni's pack, including myself, 88324 is the room code. I'm going to join in with. I don't know what. Ash
so I'm going to be honest. This one I specifically did.
I'll just do Ash.
I wanted to. I did it as basically trying to be like very light, get on the gimmicks. Mm-hmm. Like round 1 is probably the highest concept, and even then we're still talking about a 2.5 to 3 on the scale out of 10. So,
right, okay, interesting.
I'm not going to be reading anything in Malaysian. It's fine.
Fantastic, because I don't know if I'll have the font support for it.
It's the Roman font. It'll be fine.
Just as a sort of a note from previous gameplays that we've had, if you are multitasking the Outright client, it has the possibility of going to dormancy, not just sleeping, but actual dormancy. And my suspicions, and this I think what's happened to you last time, Oni, and to other players in the past, is if the tab goes into true dormancy, then the WebSocket connection dies entirely and is irrecoverable. It just doesn't know how to recover from that. So I would advise, for those players that are, I would say, tab happy, or like flicking between things like stream and this and something else on your monitors, just try and keep the tab alive at all costs. Otherwise, you might suffer an early exit from the game.
So it's basically, for me, during this warm-up period, that's when it's Danger Zone. Once we got into the game, I could flip
Danger Zone's a different game that's hosted by Ben, but other than that, that's fine. So yeah, that's the only caveat I would say, because while the tab is open, while it's all live, it is constantly sending pings and pongs just to keep the WebSocket interested in doing something. Because if you leave the WebSocket connection idle for too long, for like 30 seconds, and don't send anything or receive anything, it will just stop itself, because it goes, hey, you're not using me anymore, I'm not going to bother wasting your resources. So if you constantly ping and pong every few seconds, then it keeps it awake. But it only does that if the tab is alive. If it goes into dormancy, then it don't do that, and bye-bye. Those are the only little debugging steps I can say right now, I suppose. When I do get around to doing this properly with my control header system, which Ben's universal controller works with, then hopefully it should be far more reliable on connection issues like that, because it's written with a better system in mind. So that's that's what I want to ultimately get to, is use that system, because I know that works, because Ben's using it for a while now, and it seems that it handles disconnects and reconnects all just the same. Whereas this one uses a more lower level implementation of the WebSocket stuff, not using WebSocket Sharp or WebSocket IO, and it gets a bit unhappy, let's put it that way. So Ben says, yeah, testing Crossfire and had clients reconnecting after sleeping, so yeah, should be fine. Fantastic. So yeah, that's what you'll look forward to in the future, when I can get my shit together. But I've got lots of things I also need to upgrade. I need to update the vaults to use Hackbox at some point. That's still only using Twitch Whispers currently. I did have a plan, if I had like 2 or 3 hours, to do a basically Twitch Whispers on Hackbox is essentially what my my fix would have been temporarily for the vault to get that to work, but I didn't have the time because I was ill. You can't plan for illnesses these days. And there's other games that also need Hackboxifying or Controlifying, or they're, this, that, or the other. There's just a very long laundry list of things I need to sort out.
Also, you seem to be ill whenever I'm ill.
Am I?
Yeah.
I don't.
So you know that time in the bit after the camera stopped rolling at Quiz Night Live when we made that blood oath.
Well, the thing is, I actually wasn't really ill, but I had provided illness upon people. Apparently.
I provided upon me.
Yeah, I didn't really hit the. I didn't really get hit by COVID that much, but I was. Well, no, I didn't test positive of that, actually. But I got pinged to say that I was in an area where there are a lot of people that did test positive. So, yeah, I didn't
Which happened to be at the convention a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah.
Yeah, for me, it was last Friday. The baritone sax player has been going through the lurg, and he was still not 100% recovered from that. But it was well enough to play the gig. So I suspect I caught it from him. So yay, the band's infected. Fantastic.
It would have been around that time that I was doing the panel that I've been spending the last so long building, with all the fantastic graphics.
So clearly a thing has been going around the UK then.
Yeah.
Oh well. I mean, I'm nearly there. It's just I've just got a bit of stuck phlegm that I need to keep dislodging every now and then. That's about it these days. But 2 days ago, it was not pleasant at all. Anyway,
like it's nobody's specific fault, but considering that you're the first person to bring it up, the blame is going to lie with you.
It is, yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Right, I need to enter in the URL of Magic. I have not even accessed the URL yet, so I don't even know if this is going to work yet, which is fantastic. But Inca earlier on did a CSV export on Google Docs to a CSV link. I'm going to paste that link in now, and then it's going to load the pack up and start the 1 minute countdown if everything all goes well.
No, I deliberately made sure it was Inca and not me, so I wouldn't be blamed if it went wrong.
I see how it goes. So I think it's time to do the job. Let's paste the link and go, and it has been accepted. 1 minute on the clock.
It works. I immediately take all credit.
Last chance to get into this game. Enter the room.
43 players. Ooh.
It's a lot of players, yeah. 88324 is the room code. Outright.live is the URL to join in on. Once the time hits 0, I will hand over the duties to Oni to host this game out. There are 50,000 dukes on the line for first place. If somehow I can win first place, I'll gift out 5 gifted subs. Let's say that, shall we? Rather than gifting me dukes, I'll actually gift out subs. That doesn't mean don't make me win. Still play with honesty. Don't go forcing the result, okay? Enjoy, play
you guys,
fair.
You know these people here, they're not going to make you win.
And Oni, take it away.
Story round 1 is going to be called... La Guillotina! It is is from the Italian game show Eredita. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to see 5 words. They're all going to be connected to the answer in some way, either before or after the word, or something similar to it. Now, the quicker you answer correctly, the more points you're going to score. But a correct answer will activate a get out button for 10 seconds. You only got to get out before the round time hits 0. You're going to be eliminated. If you choose not to get out, then you'll need to answer another question right to activate the button. And when you're out, you're not going to score any more points. And as the scores carry over in round 2, you could get out after one question. But it's probably a good idea bank as much as you can. Ready? 15 questions. And the time is going to start about now. Force. Discovery. Oh no. Downwards. Newton. Apple. I knew this was going to happen.
I can't think of what that one is. Oh, of course.
See how it works? Gravity.
Right.
Number. Prime. Virtues. Magnificent.
Type.
Lucky.
It'll help if I typed in the box and also get it wrong. Yay! Because I can't type right, can I?
Oh, it's 7. So looking for quiet. Renzo. Instrument. 88. Keyboard.
You don't need to do explicitly /n, you just do a new line in the actual box.
Oh, I did not know that. Well, it's a bit too late for that now, isn't it? Piano is the correct answer here. American. Legal. Art form. Banksy. Spray paint.
Okay.
Basically, if you're good at solving the Fort Boyard treasure room bits, you should be great at this round.
Yeah.
We're looking for graffiti. The next one is instrument. Culinary. Musical. Strings. Corelli.
Yes.
You got it. It's Captain Crow's mandolin we're looking for. And ooh, this has gone loudness. Infinity. Cold. Nuclear. And thumb.
Yeah.
That's some nice green tears. Good. They are all kinds of thumb wars. Come on. Red, Cape, Arctic, News, Vulpine. We already got 2 people out. Pyro and JR is his first one to break cover here. We're going to be guaranteed into the second round. Let's see how many people will join you. And this one is a fox. Vulpine being the foxes, yes. Drift, Cone, Informer, Plough, Blizzard. There should be Informer. It's snow. I hate myself. Galao, Cortado, Java, Percolator, Starbucks. Yeah, that final one's giving everyone a pop in here.
I got it on number 2, actually.
Oh, well done, mate. Well done. It's coffee. Underground, Chamber, Club, Liverpool, Beatles.
Oh, what's that called?
That was there on my birthday.
Oh, what's that called?
Oh, you're going to kick yourself, mate.
Yeah.
It's the Cabin Club.
Yeah.
5 questions to go. Teeth, bar, foreman, cooking, barbecue.
Out. Done, out.
Oh, we're starting to get people in. Now, well, yeah. 4 questions to go. If you're going to be staying in, it's might get a bit risky. Grill, we're looking for there. Social, quotient, emotional, brain power, artificial.
Okay. Probably would have gotten that
Oh,
one.
now we're starting to see a lot of outies.
Yeah.
And that is intelligence. Okay, Fado, Escudo, Ronaldo, Lisbon. Probably should have been Lisboa just to... Oh, we're seeing a lot of yellow here. Wow. 2 questions to go. We're looking for Portugal with that one. Tiger, Arrival, Fernando, Chiquita, and Waterloo. Obviously, in Graham's done. I think the other ones have got connection issues, haven't they? That's a shame. ABBA singles, they were. There were one with ABBA singles. Final one here: opponent, anemone, stones, bone. We're going to solve this one.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I would have gotten that.
No!
Opsy, Grams. You're not
There's
going to get
one!
this one.
Yes, there's
This one got
one!
one in it. Yes, there's one. But it's 2 out, so sorry to Brig, Grams, Laundrette Woman, Mr. Virgo, Dolden 84. Opsy, set out of here, Shadow Man and Yellowtail, you failed to get out, and we have 33. Don't continue to the next round.
Yeah,
And
it seems
looks-
a few
Mark.
lost their connection
Yeah.
there. So do apologise for that. But I gave as big a warning as I could, unfortunately. But there's still some issues to deal with.
Thanks very much, Mark. I had a lot of fun writing this one, as you can probably tell. So yes, we are probably going to have 33 going to be fighting for what looks like 21 places in round 3. Ash, you're over the line. Here's round 2 is please let me get what I want. You're going to see some options now. Choose the correct answer. I'm just going to tell you what I want, and you go choose the right thing. So, same as before, except there is now the streak. Every question you answer correctly in a row is 5 additional points per correct answer. If you abstain or you get one wrong, the streak goes back to nothing. And note the red bar. You have to be above the red bar at the end of the round to advance to round 3. And it doesn't matter how many scores you got, as long as you're in that bar, then we're going to be resetting them anyway for 3rd round, so I don't particularly care if you're in position 1 or position 21, as long as you're there. Feel good? Now, give me things I like. Rotten, rated. No, I want to watch a film rated 0% by Rotten
God damn it,
Tomatoes.
that had to be the last one to reveal, isn't it?
Yes, it did. I don't even think the other one's even 1%. Anyway, Super Babies, Baby Jesus 2. I want to go to an actual WWE wrestling event.
I know.
Pyro!
You know what I think? It should be fun.
I'd like to see the cover for the Kings, but no, it's the Royal Rumble. Alrighty. I want a neutral colour for the living room wallpaper.
Yeah, that other one, definitely not neutral. Technically doesn't exist.
Could you imagine, though? Mushroom. Ow, my eyes. I want to drink something invented in North Carolina.
Rats. It's the 50-50. I'm happy with a 50-50 guess.
Yeah. It's Pepsi. Coca-Cola's Georgia.
Oh, of course it is.
Now we have the 3 options. I want to cook for my vegan friend, but she's got a soy allergy.
Ooh,
Almost
I'll take that.
nice.
Thank you, salted food.
Yeah. Seitan is gluten. The other ones are tofu based. I want to replace my plug's live wire. I'm British, by the way. Just saying.
It's the colour your trousers go.
That's
the way you remember it.
That's how you remember. I want to punch the Fruit Loops mascot in his stupid face.
What did he ever do to you?
I mean, that's... What didn't he do to me? This beady-eyed bastard. It's a toucan anyway, but that's by the by. I want to travel to Croatia. Still nobody out there. We're over halfway into the round. Jay Eisen's first break cover here at 126. That could be an interesting number to go. Rijeka is the correct answer. Other ones are Albania and Slovenia. I want to announce that I won in Japanese Mahjong.
Yeah, I preempted too early on that one.
I see. I think I know what you've done there.
I saw one keyword and then went...
Sumo. Yeah, it's Vicky Mahjong, but
Yeah.
that's not a winning one. I want to press Control E in Microsoft
I don't
Word.
use Microsoft Word.
Neither do I.
Oh, it's right though. I'll take
Still
it.
got it.
Question 10.
We're starting to get people out.
I'll
So
think
now
of the
going
next
to
question.
Pyro 62. That's going to be interesting. 5 questions
Oh,
to go.
God, no.
I want to recreate the 2023 Stanley
I
Cup
would have
Finals.
known that. I wrote a bloody stamping up
Someone-
on that.
Someone's bought this year's NHL game based on the soundtrack alone, haven't they? It's
God, I
Panthers v
would've
Golden
got that.
Knights. I want to study at Cambridge University. We're now at 5 options, by the way, so good luck. Oh, again, still like 10. Oh, that's a nice one there. 11 create wrong. 1 minute to go, and it is King's College, the rest of them Oxford, as you can probably guess. 3 questions to go. Good luck. I want to convert £1,000 for my trip to Malawi.
I suppose you only need to know Malawi for this. You don't need to know the number.
No, all the other ones are African countries beginning with M. It's the Kwacha, is the country of Malawi. 2 questions to go. I want a cosplay outfit that's in green and pink.
Now,
I
you've
want
been
it
watching
for
the
Lady
stream, you
Oni.
should know this by now.
I want it for Lady Oni, honest. I'm more of a Sailor Mars type. It's Sailor Jupiter.
Fair enough.
Final one. I want a flavour of quart that's the same as the 2008 Summer Saturdays. Proves no! Topper's got it, Topper's out, and then Jogging's about to get a free pass into the final, into the around here. And the answer is up. And I had to do that because of course I did. Oran Dempsey, Jason's K-Jobs, Midget on the Web, Proves, Puzzle Dan, Pyro, Rapunzel, Ferbster, and Pygas and Timor have failed to get out. Sorry, guys. Especially looking to Pyro being the first one to get out, it's a really dangerous strat to do that. But if you can do it, you feel like a legend, don't you?
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. And well done to Fernando for getting most points there at 220. Clive on second, 216 mark, third with 215. Unfortunately, none of these points matter because you're all going back to 0. Sorry.
Boo.
And Ash, you're through there, 13th.
I'm in round 3.
Tie 13 with Halo. And we go to round 3. You completely.
Oh, how
So,
sappy.
here's what's going to happen. It's the same thing, except this time the word's going to appear in reverse order. Now, I'm going to give you certain lists. Now, these lists have one item missing. It's your job to tell me what that missing item is. I don't care what the lists are, just tell me what's missing. Think round 2 only connect.
Am I feeling okay? I'm all right, Ben. It's just I need to survive round 3 now to get to my personal
Also,
best in this game.
Use the letter puzzle at the bottom. That will help you. That's very definitely going to help you. The bit at the bottom with how many letters there are. Here we go. Hope. Faith. 7-letter word that connects both. That completes this little sequence. And of course it will increase over time. Charity, theological virtues. So love would have also counted, by the way. River. Sloppy. I am doing the in P's, I hope you noticed. So I think we can see who's been playing the Texas Hold'em here. It's a turn. Yeah, staging Texas Hold'em hand. Moon, new, eclipse, dawn, breaking. Yes, slowly.
Part of me just wants to hit get out now to get myself definitely to
Twilight.
round 4.
I mean, you could, but Taylor, May, Deacon. A lot of people are starting to preempt it now. I like to see that.
Typo.
Oh no. Looking for Mercury, the members of Queen. Aggression. Damage. Style.
Nearly typoed that one.
Nearly, but you got it, right? Not a group here. I can't do the Scouse accent. It's Revolution Terrors. We're looking to control. China, India, Russia, Brazil. Looking for a 5 and 6. The Brits country, South Africa is what we're looking for there. Rhinoceros, leopard, lion, buffalo.
Oh no.
8 we're looking for here. We're coming up to the halfway point around, 2.5 minutes left on the clock, still no one out. Nice bit of green here. Elephant, they're the big 5 of Africa. Now, heart, water, fire, earth. Oh, Ben's out on 40. Ben is going to be playing the final. And we're looking for wind. They're the Captain Planet powers. We're going to get them bigger now. 9 that we're to go for. Hotspur, Tottenham, United, Manchester City, Manchester, Chelsea, Arsenal. What's missing? What is missing? The big six-player team, the Premier League teams, is Liverpool. Now, physics, peace, medicine, economics, chemistry. Look for a 10-letter word here. Ash is out on 35. He's doing the final.
I'm in the final, but I should have had more than that, really. I'm just not.
You're in the final. It doesn't. Literature. They're Nobel prizes. And you get to watch this. Leisure and sports, nature and science, history, geography, literature and art. 13 letters is going to be this one. We got a still a nice bit of green. People stop the build. Mark is ahead on 100, but not by much.
Just wasn't jiving with this round for some reason.
Entertaining. That's fine, mate. You like this one, though. Heroes, Euphoria, Heaven, York to take Sovereign, Fun, Diggy Lay, Diggy Loo, Waterloo.
Lay Diggy, Lou Diggy.
Also, their words, they're tattooed. They're the Eurovision winning songs of Sweden. Also, Vaughan, McQueen, Dexter, Coburn, Bronson, Wilcox. Cha, cha, cha. I've never heard of cha-cha-cha cover of cha-cha-cha. Why is that? Anyway, then Amigas and Seven, we're looking for Brenner. Your Brenner would have been accepted here. 2 questions left. A lot of people still on tap now. Xenon, Radon, Odescent, Neon, Krypton, Helium. 5. Mark's out. Fernando's out. Ralph's out. Check out. 3 people in. 2 people in. Sheldon and Bassoonist. Bassoonist is out. Sheldon, this is all you.
Sheldon.
XY, Z by XW.
Oh. Feck.
Sheldon! Sheldon! Sheldon!
No!
No! No!
You complete
It's
me!
you! Because the round is you completely! Oh no!
Oh, Sheldon.
Oh, Sheldon, mate.
Oh, typoed. Oh.
Oh.
God
So,
damn.
20 players, and look at that top 3. Marco 110, Fernando 107, Shapes 104, Ralph a little bit behind on 88. That top 3 is so close right now.
Oh, goodness
Asher
me.
on 35 so we got a gap of 79 between last and first. That can be overcome.
It is
I have
doable.
won from a gap bigger than that. Yeah, we go into the final round, and this is a this or that. So yes, this is all going to be choosing the correct answer for possibilities. So we're going to be playing multiple this or that's. If you've ever played Jackbox, it's you pick either this or that. It's going to change every 4 options. Question 1 can be worth 1 point, and so on and so on. Yes. Now, if you answer correctly, if you're first one to do it, to get out, sets a benchmark. You have to beat the benchmark before your get out button is activated, and it's whoever's got out with the highest score after 3 minutes is going to win. Good luck, Ash. Good luck to the 19 players.
Could have told me
we know
that
how
this
this
or that,
one
then I
works.
would have put the dis or that music in.
No. Pokemon game with Charizard Pro. Red or blue is going to be this first one. 2 points. So it's red. Pokemon red. Left stripe of the French flag. Red or blue. For 4 points. Blue, Spirit Panther. Longer wavelength light. Is it red or blue? 6 points go to all people there. It's red. Periwinkle. Is that red or blue? 8 points coming up.
Intense staring.
Yeah. Blue. Change it up. North or south. Notorious Clown Challenge. Just face the Eiger. For 10 points. North is the correct answer there. 80s popular. Beautiful. Beautiful south. From Hull in the north. Zambia in relation to Zimbabwe is at north or south of 14 points right now. Nobody's breaking cover yet. That's cool. North. We got points to go south. The crew in the larger area. Is it north or south? Points going for north. The rarer blood type. We change it now A or B. Correct here with B for 18 points. For 20 points now. The women in amber. Are they the A's or the B's?
How much amber we've had tonight?
Many. A. With a line through it, it makes a Thai currency symbol. A or B? Oh, a lot of people getting it right at this time. It's the B for bars. Semaphore. Left flag down, right. I can't be too simple, can I?
I've definitely done that as a
It's
contain
24
module.
points. Yep. A is the correct answer there. Let's change it up. Ned Stark in Game of Thrones. Is he dead or alive at the end?
Never seen it.
These are off at the end of the thing. He's dead. Grant Mitchell in EastEnders.
Never seen it.
I mean, he's alive. There's no end of Conquers Bad Fur Day.
Haven't really played it.
Nobody tried it. He's alive at the end. Don Vito Corleone in the original Godfather film. Is he dead or alive? 32 points. Nobody's out yet with 1 minute to go. He's dead. Sorry, there are under or over 100 of them now. Mark's to the head with 380. That's a big lead, but under 100 is correct answer. Number UK Prime List is 36 points, coming down 45 seconds. Mark's on 416 currently. Under 100 is the correct answer there. Lewis Hamilton from one race was under or over for 38 points, 40 seconds to go. Over 100, I think it's 102. US cities with a population of over 100,000 for 40 points. We still don't have anyone left with 30 seconds to go. Over 100 is the correct answer. Evander Holyfield 2 with Posh bit off by Matt Hansen 997. Left or right? It's the 22. We go to left or right. Mark is out on 496. Mark is out on 496 with 20 seconds to go. It's right here. Direction King Charles III based on new £1 coin 44. Is it left or right? Shapes has got a correct answer. He's not out there. It's a left out there. Sanction 7 for acid reflux. Which I shouldn't sleep on. 7 seconds left or right. Left foot, 6 points. That's one. Jacob Stalin. Oh my God, Shane Stalin. Halo Stalin again. What just happened?
The changes at the end there. Goodness me. Wow.
That is why you do those kind of rounds at the end, because like there's no action until the last 30 seconds and then everything explodes.
Oh, goodness me. I was on a good pace. I think at some point I was at like 6th or 7th place, and then I just bombed it on some of those later questions, and, well, you see I'm languishing down in 16th at the end of that.
I mean, you made an improvement on where you started the final round in.
Hey, I kind of finished the round, so I beat you by 17 to the Ben. Oh yeah, I did. Fantastic.
Let's tiptoe through. Halo has won. Congratulations, mate. Win by 3 points over Shapes.
3 points.
550. AB behind by 1. And Mark, first person out of 496, finishes in 8th. I've never seen something like that. Mark declared himself out with like 30 seconds left.
Can I just want to confirm with the Shape O Minko, is that 8 Minky or Shapes? I just want to make sure before I make the payout who it is. Is it a Shapes or an 8 Minky? That is a U Shapes, okay.
It could be both of them.
If it's both, then I pay both, whatever. AB, me, 3rd place, up to you. 10,000 going your way, congratulations.
Also, I can't believe I was doing that. I don't think I actually breathed in the last 20 seconds.
Yeah, know how I feel.
You can do it, mate. Jesus.
I paid 8, did I? I did as well.
Oh my God, he actually
did as well. Wow, I actually did. There you go. Shapes, have some money instead.
Mate, I know you said about Let It Burn. I was sort of like gradually sipping on an Asahi whilst I was doing it, and for the final I was like, no, we're doing serious mode. And now,
I've had enough practice with this now.
That's the thing, Ash. That's the thing, Ash. You got to play it slightly pissed. Don't finish your second drink.
But with me being ill, I can't really do that. But you know.
I'm technically ill. I'm still doing that.
Only dramatically reveals that he's drinking alcohol tonight. Have a ding. Mark that off your bingo card if you're playing that on Game Changer.
The line that broke 1,000 monocles.
Well, all I can say is that was just a phenomenal pack, Oni. Thank you very much for writing that, and thank you for letting me be able to play it as well. And you made the final. I made the final. I mean, I was a bit low at the end of round 3. I should have done a bit better. No, you made the final. And I would have got to the final question there as well. So I should have risked it, but yeah. The thing is, right, every time we do this, you do one round better each time. And the last time you made round 3, you made final this time. Yep. Next time we're doing this, you're winning, mate. You're winning. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, but I appreciate your confidence, Oni. You're going to make round 5. Yeah, the ever-elusive round 5 that doesn't exist. Though at one point in the doc for Outright, I did write down an idea for a bonus round for the winner, but it never came to fruition. Anyway, thank you, Oni, for the wonderful pack and for reading the questions out and hosting the game tonight.
Thank you. I've always wanted to do the final round in full. Because last time we did it, we were sort of alternating between me and Matt, and you called us out for it. So it's good for me to be able to try and get my hosting on, even if I'm going to be watching it later and cringing into my own skin. But thank you very much for the opportunity, mate.
No worries.
And can I just say, I don't mean to blow smoke up people's asses, but next game, the Vault, fantastic pack.
Yes, because
You're
Oni
really
has
like
proofed
it.
this pack by Ape and Ramsey. So you've heard it here first from the proofer's mouth that it is
the thing is,
game.
They won't see it, but when I was proofing it, they've actually put extra sheets and the planning that's gone in.
Oh yeah, I looked through those extra.
Yeah.
Well, why are these extra sheets here? Oh, I see. They've done this properly.
Because when they did it, I went, I'm not looking at the sheets. Are you sure that's not part of another game? I saw that. I was like, is this is Ash going to be bringing in two of the months of Promised Stuff or something?
Yeah, I see what you mean by that, but certainly by the names. But no, it's
and that's something that will only be understood by 4 people.
Exactly. You know what? It'll probably be understandable by a few others as well that might be able to.
No. The 4
together.
people that saw the pack.
Oh no! There'll be some that know sort of how the writing for Vault works and how that relates to that and relates to this other thing we're talking about. So,
but yeah, I mean, when they're looking at it, they've sort of gauged difficulty inside it and worked out where to put everything. Legitimately, I need to step up my shit. I really do.
Well, thank you again, Oni. You can go and sit tight with the voice chat and see how they all enjoy the Vault later on.
Trey's there and he's going to throw glassware at me again.
Don't do that, Prey. It's very naughty. Oni's not allowed here, apparently. Wow. I'm sorry, but we're not allowing that. I'm going to clear that channel status, clearly. I don't know where you're going to be scarpering to, Oni, but enjoy your drinks. And we'll see you later. Oni is verbannen.
They just don't love me. You just
Nay. Well, take care, Oni, and enjoy your weekend. We'll see you later. Otherwise, we'll never get anywhere. And I'm dying right now as well, so I need to go and get some more lemonade. Right, while we all go and die,
I need to leave before there's an actual casualty.
So yeah,
see you on the flip side, mate.
See you later. Take care. While we all go and die, we're going to take a quick break, load up the Vault pack, go and stretch your legs, or get yourself a drink, or do whatever you need to do. We're back in a few minutes' time to play tonight's Million Doot Vault. You do not want to miss out. See you in a few. Nintendo music, do your thing! Hello! It's the final part of quiz night tonight. It is the 1 million Doot Vault. Do you have what it takes to unlock the vault tonight? Versus Ape and Ramsey's question pack. 70 devious questions, and 1 million Doot says you can't. Now, this game, of course, has two aspects to it. You have the audience game, you have the hot seat game. If you want to play the hot seat game, you will need to be able to join me in Discord and play by voice. If you want to do that, enter in a moment when I open up the lobby. Open up and to enter in with a 4-digit code to Quizbot 3000 as a whisper. If you want to play as an audience broker, then as a whisper to Quizbot 3000, give me an occupation alias, some other name that we will address you by throughout the game, so that you will become anonymous, as it were. Those are the two aspects of the game. If you're ready to enter in, then let me press the big button and open up the lobby. So you want to play as a hot seat player. Apparently nothing's happening right now. Anyone trying? Is anyone trying to send a whisper right now? Cool. It's not working. We've locked the vault up so tight we can't even open the lobby. Fantastic. What's happened there then? Well, we get the twiddly music for a moment while I figure out what the hell's going on. Do I need to boop something? Maybe I definitely do need to boop something. That's weird. I mean, it said it joined the Twitch channel. It said it joined the Twitch channel fine. But maybe it didn't. What we'll do is we'll start it again, and we'll see if any messages come through. Someone send me a message. Yeah, they're coming through now. They're fine. It's working. I just had to reboot it. That's all. It's all fine. Okay. Stop your test messages. I'm giving you a chance to stop your test messages now, because I'm going to open up the lobby proper, and I don't want you entering bogus data, okay? Lobby opening up in 3, 2, 1. For the time being, yes, Oren. I do intend to make a Hackbox version of this, but I'm yet to be there with it. It's working now. All I need to do is boop it. That's all I need to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what just happened there, Unity? Can you just run that by me again? Why the audio just stopped? Who do we have in right now? We've got Data Scientist, Pam Douglas, Fugu Guru, Dr. Queen, Wind Tunnel Test Subject, Lando Norris Stan, I wonder who that might be, Crisp Eater, oh god, I've got to do some Quarantine Street, the game show leaderboard reading right now. Turns out Oni was the personification of... Was that Rice Guy last time? Does that say Rice Guy? I think it says that. I don't know, it's gone now. Flex Seal User, Potato Peeler Dealer, Green Yard Reagent, sure, Professional Dog Petter, Professional Yeeter, the Eurovision Codebreaker, Vault Cracker, Quitter, Ash's Accountant, yes, Game Show Werewolf, Dreamboat Builder, The Real AT_Bash. I don't know about that. Oh, you were the real... You were the Kitchener Rice. Sorry, just dying. Continue on. Meryl Streep's Big Tree. Swiss Disney Fish. Ellipse Enjoyer. Yeah, hi there. Awaiting a China visa. Fantastic. Do you think Chris Murray actually smells nice? I don't offer these open questions. The Michelin Man. From Delicious the Third. Oh my god. Pint Glass Going Mac 2569 at Oni. Gobbledy Vault. Untilted. Not a con man, an Alton Towers tour guide, apparently. Singing Complainogram. What are these names? What are these names? I'm really dying right now. Well, welcome on in, everybody, with your occupation aliases. Oh, God, I'm not going to make it through tonight's edition of The Vault, am I? Oh, God. I mean, Twitch chat just decided they didn't want any part of this either earlier. No, not allowed. No dying. There's 1 million notes available. You have to unlock the vault. Oh, my God. Yeah, why do I read the leaderboard names out a la Corner Stream, the game show? Because you enjoy it, that's why. Oh, goodness me. Players that wish to play, we've got Clyde, Dalton, Prey, Pop, Miss Vertigo, Lugaroo, Topper, Merc, Bowling Ninja, JBBC, Tipster, Shaped, Sheldon, DMC, Pyro, Natter, Proogs, Arun, and Charlemagne. 4 of you will be picked to play the main game based on your closeness to the 4-digit vault code generated tonight. Whoever is the closest, and Soul Respion also in with a shout as well. The 4 players that are closest, we will ask you please to join the green room for a sound check, and if you can't make the sound check or whatever reason there's other technical issues getting in the way, then we will defer down the list until we do get 4 players to play the game. Welcome the letter B as an occupation alias as well. The letter B. How very quaint for a singular letter to be playing tonight's game. Excuse me. What is going on right now? That is a thing. Okay. Alright, Toby. So, we'll give you 1 more minute to enter into tonight's game, and then we'll pick our 4 main players. If you've never seen the Vault before, in the audience game, there's the absolute basic edition of the letter J is now joining us as well. The absolute basic edition of the game is answer the questions. You do that, you get dudes. No matter what happens, you get answers right, you get dudes. Simple as. That's the simplest plane of this game, is just, it's a trivia game. The next level up is you make offers to the players in the hot seat. You can just do that by answering. They will be at the default offer value. You probably want to increase the offer value at some point, and we'll talk about how you do that in a moment when we are waiting for our 4 players to join the hot seat, because there's a tutorial screen I can show. And then, yes, the highest level is you're micromanaging every answer with every offer, which is entirely a thing you can do, but is a very complex way of playing the game. But it's how this game works. You can play on the 3 different planes of difficulty: simple, quizzing, simple offering, and complex offering. Those are sort of the 3 different tiers of gameplay on offer in the audience. In the hot seat, it's the hot seat game. That's basically it. You can play it however you want, better it however you want, but it's the hot seat game one way or the other. That's it. We now have a professional idiot, definitely we like shapes, joining the game, with shapes going ellipsis. Right, I think it's time to get this game underway. I've not done too badly on the schedule, actually. I think I started the Vault pretty much on the nose of my estimation. So, somehow I'm to time? Clearly I need to be ill more often. Or get only to host things more often. One of those things is right, I don't know. Either way, let's get with picking our players, shall we? We have a total of 21 names to choose from. Only 4 could get... I don't know, Oni, at all. I really don't know. 4 names to pick. Who is taking on the Vault for 1 million doots? We've got a 2. We've got a 6. We've got a 9. And another 6. Our 4 players taking on the Vault tonight are Bowling Ninja, Tipster, Solar Espion, and Clive of Legend. It is incredibly close to 2569, isn't it? JB was the 5th best guess with 2569, but was not good enough to get in, unless, of course, we get through some deferrals. So, for those 4 players at the top there, Bowling Ninja, Tipster, Solar Espion, and Clive, please make your way to the green room, and we'll get yourself sound checked and get you all sorted out. And if for some reason then one of you can't, then we will go down the deferral chain, and JB will be in that list. So, while we are waiting for all of that to happen, let me quickly go over the tutorial system for answering in this game. Because as I say, there are sort of 3 different planes of being in this game. Everything you need to do will need to be done as a whisper to Quizbot 3000. It's sort of a game of secrecy, so all of your answers also need to be secret. Messages to public chat are not good enough. You will need to whisper directly to Quizbot 3000. To set a specific bid for a particular answer, then you can append the offer to the end of the answer. So in that example for Paris as the answer, you can make an offer between 200 and 300. It will try and offer 300 initially, and it will accept anything from that down to 200. If at any point you want to just set your default bid and then not bother with the numbers afterwards, then just send me a message with the numbers only in a single message, and it will set that as your default bid. Don't do that now. It won't work right now. It will only work when I actually start the game proper. And yeah, you just send that as a single message on its own. So 400, 600 as a single message will set your default bid to that particular range. And you can do relative bids as well. So if you want to bid for 50% of the player's bank, up to 75%, and you can do that as a single message. And you can also mix and match the relative and absolute value. So if you want to offer from 300 up to 100% of a player's bank, then that is entirely doable. So that'll be from the value 300 up to whatever the value of 100% happens to be for that particular player. That is how you play the game in the audience. And we will be splitting you up into 5 different parts in the game. But even if you're not actively partaking in making offers, still answer, because you'll still get doots for correct answers. Stealing a thing from Topper, answer every question. Cool. I think our 4 players are over in the green room right now, so let me bring them in right now. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Welcome, players. How are we doing?
Good.
Just fab. How about you?
90%, but we should be all right. I think I can handle one more edition of the vault, but we'll see how it all shakes out. We will go down the line in a moment because we've got to introduce you to each individual part of the game anyway. Yeah, still temporarily copyrighted that phrase. Sorry, Topper. I'll pay you some royalties. So I believe we do have our 4 players here. So let's get this game underway. Let me press this magic button here, and let's see the audience allocations. I still haven't fixed any previous bugs, by the way, so if you happen to be allocated into your own game, I do apologise. So these are the broker assignments for each of the individual rounds, and it splits up nice and evenly for once. So wherever your name currently lands, that is the round parts that you will be offering bids for. Round 1-1 in this case will be for when Clive plays, round 1-2 for Solar Espion, etc, etc, and round 2 is the head-to-head when we get to that. We will give you a reminder when we run into one of the rounds as to who is currently up as a broker. But remember, answer every question, because you still get doots for every question answered, even if you're not an active broker. Okay, let's go to contestant number 1, who was our 4th best vault code prediction. It is Mr. Clive of Legend. Good evening, Clive.
Evening, Ash.
Well, you're here on the vault once again. Do you think you can get through to the final round again? And do you think you can unlock the vault tonight?
For the first part, yes, I've been doing pretty good so far. I've been in this first position, I think, every single time I've played, so it's clearly a lucky charm. Mm-hmm. The second part, absolutely not. Never got near. Don't think it's going to happen tonight.
Well, you never know, and you know we might have some questions about shaking gloves again and Foley artists, but we'll see about that. You know how this game is played, but I'm going to give a reminder for you and also the hot seat players and for everyone else that's just interested in how the game runs. So in this round, you're going to have 3 minutes on the clock. You'll have 10 questions to answer. You can give me as many answers as you wish. There's no penalties for wrong guesses. Just keep spamming answers until one sticks. If you can get all 10 right in the round, then you get a bonus of 10,000 on top of that. Each correct answer, by the way, is worth 200 doots in this round. If at any point you don't know what the answer is, you can pass. That's fine. Once we've gone through all 10 questions, we will then open the offers up from our brokers to see what they can offer as a potential bid. To take their bid, you can just say accept. If you want to counter their bid, then you can do so. Just give me a phrase like counter 400 or something, and then we will try putting in 400 as an offer. If that works, fantastic. If it doesn't, then their bid will be rejected, and we'll move on to the next one in the queue. If there happens to be one in the queue, there is a possibility that there won't be a next offer in the queue. That is the danger with the countering of your offers. And we keep going until you get all 10 right or the time expires in the round. The top 2 players, based on their final Doot score in each of your passes, essentially, will go through to round number 2. So obviously, Clive, you're sort of setting the pace for everybody else to try and beat. Right. I think it's time to get this game out of the way. Clive, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to get myself ready as well. And of course, for all of our hot seat players, we give you 1,000 doots to work with for some extra bartering power. 3 minutes on the clock, and Clive, your time starts now. The name of what's Mexican dish literally translates from the Spanish for little
Burrito.
donkey. It does. In Gen Z slang, sus is shortening of what adjective? Yes. What is the common rhyming nickname of the Hughes H-4 Hercules aircraft?
Spruce Goose.
This. What term could refer to a 2 or 3 point shot in basketball or a 3-point kick in American football?
Field goal.
It is, yes. Cats are to feline as lions are to?
Leonine.
Yes, halfway there. With a record 182 previews, Turn Off the Dark is the
Spider-Man.
subtitle. It is, yes. Question 7. What periodic element, atomic number 34, is used as a glass additive and an anti-dandruff shampoo ingredient?
Selenium.
It is. Question 8. What hairstyle has been notably supported by singer Amy Winehouse and cartoon mom Marge Simpson?
Beehive.
That's 8. Kevin Spacey won the Oscar for Best Actor portraying an advertising executive in which 1999 Best Picture winner?
American Beauty.
That's 9. The flag of which island nation features the country's silhouette above 2 olive branches?
I'm so bad at flags. Pass it.
We have now
Thank you.
opened up offers when they do happen.
Yep. What's gonna end with an S at the end? Barbados? No, can't be Barbados. Can't be Turks and Caicos. Can't be Jamaica. Can't be Cuba. Tuvalu? No, can't be that. Come on, y'all. A little offer, please. Not Easter Island. 6 letters. God, not Java, not Indonesia, not Philippines.
1 minute. I'll give it again.
Please, thank you for trying.
We may have a problem because it's not changed the question index.
Oh,
Interesting.
that should have been Cheddar. Oh God, I'm gonna kick myself when this comes up.
30 seconds.
Island nation. What's out in the Pacific? Not Sri Lanka. Not Madagascar.
Let me see what I can do about that. Is there anything I can do about that right now? I'm just thinking about unlocking one of the existing questions.
Is there something you could do about it? I can know this one too.
Well, don't say anything.
I'm not saying it.
Don't say anything
Not
at
until
all.
the time's up.
It's still technically live, so I just want to see if I can do anything at all to fix the situation to allow it to actually flow again. Because it's on the same index. It doesn't know. It basically thinks the question hasn't changed, so it hasn't actually unlocked for the next part. Let's see if we can do something about that next button quickly and set the index back to 0 or something on the loop round. Or force it to be a new... force it to say we have opened the offers. Do apologise here, Clive, but I have seen some answers that should legitimately come through.
That's quite all right. I've still got no idea, so I'll barter if I can.
Where's the loop gone? Where is the loop? Mark correct. Next question. That's the bit I actually need to deal with. Yeah, it does this thing. Wait until that. So what if I said that was different? I think I can do that. If I'd said that is, I hope it's not counting that extra time. Do that. Did it let that do anything? No, it didn't. Really? Just want to make offers active. That's all I need to do. God damn it. All I want to do is make the offers active. No, I can't drag that. So current index 0 gets us past that. Offers active. True. Begin question, hopefully. Do something. Yes, we've got an offer for 980.
Counter 400.
Not accepted. 300.
I'll take that.
Cyprus!
Cyprus! Oh, that's... I mean, infuriating. Even with like 2 extra minutes of thinking, I couldn't come up with that.
Well, there you go. Clive's officially banned from Eurovision for that display. God damn it. Well, thankfully we got there at the end. We did manage to give you an offer, and it was a reasonably valued offer, though it could come down to time, which worries me because obviously you should have been able to get that offer at least another minute earlier than that. If it comes down to a time tiebreaker, we'll figure that out afterwards. But we'll see how that goes. You got 9 on the bounce, though.
I think based on that, I probably would have floundered trying to guess it and ignored offers for a while anyway. So I'm not too fussed about it either way.
I can't change it now, Tip. We've started the game proper. I can't change anything now. So we are now locked in with you playing.
Okay, we'll see if it holds up.
Yeah, we'll see how it holds up. Yeah, we're having all sorts of technical issues right now. Should time be reimbursed? Only if it really comes down to it, Suddycat. It's used as a 3rd level tie-breaking mechanic, so it hopefully shouldn't come up, but there's potential that it can. If it does, then we'll figure it out and figure out the correct procedure for who should advance at that point. Either way, Clive, not bad at all. 12,700 that's a big score to beat, honestly. How did you reckon about that 9 of 10 though?
Oh, I felt like I had so much momentum. I was really hoping I would breeze through that 10th one, but I got so stuck on trying to think Caribbean or Indian or Pacific. I was not going to go to the Mediterranean ever. Yeah, so,
well, That is the target to beat 12. Well, target to try and meet and beat 12,700. With it says 9 seconds on the clock. It should be more than that, but we'll see how it all works out. Clive, wishing you the best of luck. We'll hopefully see you in the next round.
Cheers.
Okay, next up we have got Solar Espion, also known as SB, the Espion here in Discord. Good evening, SB.
Hello.
I'm trying to think, is this your first time playing a hot seat game over on my side of things?
I believe it is. It's my first time ever watching this format too, so this is going to be fun.
This is going to be fun. Well, you've just seen pretty much Clive acing the format, only having to do the one offer, so you've seen that part work as well. Do you think you can meet Clive's standards there, or at least try and get enough to get into the head-to-head against him?
Well, I was trying to play along with Clive's answers in my head, and I knew most of them, including Cypress at the end, which means knowing my luck, I'm not going to know a single damn one of these, so...
I mean, you never know. You never know.
You never know, hopefully.
But we will hope for the best for you. You've seen how the game works. Are you ready to play, SB?
Yes.
All right. Same deal for you. It's 3 minutes on the clock and 1,000 dutes free to play with. And your time starts now. Cows are to bovine as horses are to...
Equine.
Yes. What term could mean the result of either a baseball pitch or a bowling roll?
Strike.
Yes. In Gen Z slang, delulu is a shortening of what adjective?
Delusional.
Yep. Jean Dujardin won the Oscar for Best Actor portraying a silent film star in which 2011 Best Picture winner?
Pass.
What is the common nickname of World War I fighter pilot Manfred von Richthofen?
Red Baron.
Yes. Question 6. The name of what style of pasta literally translates from the Italian for little toes?
Linguine.
Yeah. Question 7. Written by Harry Hill, the musical flop I Can't Sing is based on what TV competition show?
X Factor.
It is. Question 8. What periodic element, atomic number 48, is used in rechargeable batteries as well as red and yellow pigments?
Ooh, Pass it.
Okay, question 9. An image of the endangered grey-crowned crane is in the centre of which African nation's flag?
Pass again.
Question 10. What hairstyle has been notably sported by La Rue, lead singer Ellie Jackson, and comics character Tintin?
Ooh. Clearly, I need to pass and go back.
Okay, back to question 4. We do have an offer for 850.
Silent. The nitwit.
Nope.
Counter 400.
Accepted. It's the artist. Question number 8
okay.
is an offer for 990.
Can I pass again?
You can, yes. 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Question 9, offer for 1760.
Uganda.
That is Uganda, yes. Question number 10, 30 seconds, offer for 1628.
Counter 400.
Not accepted, no other offers.
Pass.
Back to question 8, there is an offer, 990. 15 seconds.
Counter 400.
That was accepted, that's cadmium. Last
Cadmium.
question 10, no other offers. 5 seconds.
Quilt. Queen. Quiet. I'd have nothing.
That there is time. As a reminder, if you have an offer come up and it gets rejected, you can re-answer to re-offer your answer, but it's up to you if you want to make that re-offer. We did see answers come in that were right, including the one offer that came through that was rejected. And you are obviously right, it is a QU word that we're looking for here. We're looking for a quiff.
Never heard of it.
Something that I sported a lot of when I had much shorter hair, but not these days. It's more of a, I don't know what the hell this is these days, but it's quiffish. At the end of that, SB, you finish with 2,000 doots. How do you feel about 2,000? Do you think that's going to be enough?
Absolutely not. I have my fingers crossed, but I'm not sure.
Well, we'll see. You never know. The other competitors might have a run of bad luck here on their set of questions, but we'll see. We'll see if 2,000 is going to be enough to get you into the next round. Wish you the best of luck. And next player coming up, we've got, hopefully, internet's working, Tipster.
Hello. Can
Hello
you hear
there.
me?
I can indeed hear you.
Fine? Okay, good. Great.
Yes.
Things roboted and froze for a bit there, but I think everything's back stable now, so fingers crossed, legs crossed, flippers crossed, everything crossed.
Everything crossed here to hope that your game can run unimpeded, let's put it that way, but then of course there could be me that makes all the impeding happen anyway. So you've seen Clive and you've seen SB play their rounds out, or maybe part of it depending on how the roboting's working. How have you fared against the questions so far?
The ones that I saw I was okay on, but I have a feeling that there were a few that I missed that I probably would have had no idea on,
right,
judging by the way that things have been going. So I'm going to be relying on the brokers quite a bit here.
Mm-hmm. Well, we'll see how well you do here. The minimum to potentially get through is to beat Solar Espion's 2,000. But you've also got to consider that Clive's got 12,700 and you've still got Bowling Ninja to play after you as well.
Mm.
Okay, are you ready to play, Tip?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Same deal with you. 3 minutes on the clock. 1,000 dukes to play with. Your time starts now. The phrase Ordem e Progresso appears in the centre of which country's national flag?
Pass.
Which movie turned musical flop features a song and dance number on a giant light-up piano?
6.
No.
Big.
Yes. Dogs are to canine as wolves are to?
Lupine.
Yep. The name of what Mexican dish roughly translates from the Spanish for little cheesy thing?
Oh no. Quesadilla.
Yes. What term is a 5-yard penalty in American football but a disqualification in Olympic athletics or swimming?
False start.
That's the question 5. Question 6. What hairstyle has been notably sported by Plasmatics lead singer Wendy O. Williams and video game character Lemmy Cooper?
What? Pass.
Question 7. What is the common nickname of the Air Demonstration Squadron of the US Air Force?
It's not the Red Arrows then. It's it's there, but it's not coming. Pass.
Question 8. F. Murray Abraham won the Oscar for Best Actor portraying a rival composer in which 1984 Best Picture winner?
Amadeus.
Yes. Question 9. Gen Z slang moots is a shortening of what particular group of people?
Moots. Moots. Pass.
And question 10. What periodic element, to topic number 25, is used to remove oxygen and sulfur from iron when making steel?
Oh, it's not nitrogen. It's something something phene. Pass. I'm not
Back
saying
to question
it. Pass.
1. Offer for 1,000.
Counter 500.
Answer accepted. Brazil, the answer. Question
Brazil.
6.
Jesus Christ.
Offer for 200.
Take it.
That's a Mohawk. Question 7. Offer for
bloody hell.
400.
Counter 300.
Accepted. That is Thunderbirds. Question 9. Offer for 200.
Take it.
That's Mutuals. And the last question. Offer for everything.
Counter 1,000.
That was accepted. Manganese.
Counter 1,000
was the correct answer, and yes, the counter 1,000 did go through. So you have completed the set tip, meaning you get the 10,000 dupe bonus, but you did get rid of a lot of your bank there. You were left with only 800 before the 10,000 boost there.
Count to 1,000.
It's gone through, Tip. I hope he's not lost it entirely.
Okay, I finally caught up. There was a lot of really fast talking. So I assume what happened on your end is you heard silence, count to 1,000. Silence for a bit, and then count to 1,000 again.
Yep. We heard 3 counter 1,000s with about 10-second gap of nothing in between. The first one did go through. It was accepted. Manganese was the answer, and you finished with 10,800. God, that was crazy. Sip, how do you feel after that then?
Well, I feel good about the round. Don't feel so good about my internet right now. But we'll see what happens.
We will indeed see what happens. If at some point if you manage to get into the head-to-head round, your offer option might just be offer 400. Just counter 400 on everything, regardless of what the question is. Just counter 400. It might work, but we'll see what happens. 10,800 does place you in second place right now, but we've got to see what Bowling Ninja can do right now. So sit tight and hope for the best for you. And finally, we've got Bowling Ninja. I mean, it's kind of obvious from the avatar there with the bowling ball. Good evening. How you doing?
I'm good. Wow, I barely need to change my foot picture.
Well,
I haven't actually saw in a while.
Well, you've seen.
I would prefer if you just called me bowling, but it's whatever.
I can say, yeah, bowling's absolutely fine. So you see 3 players take their turns. Do you think you can better their performances?
Possibly. Depends on the questions, really.
Yes, indeed, they do. Hang on, we've got 100 bits from Oni.
This is an appeal from Quiz Night. Just £5 a month can make Tip's internet not be built of hamsters
Oni.
and Rivita. Please give generously.
No, Oni, but the 100 bits is greatly appreciated. Tipster is not a charity case. Anyway, bowling. You've seen how it all works. Are you ready to play?
Sure.
Okay, let's get this underway. Same deal for you. 3 minutes of the clock, 1,000 dukes to play with. Your time starts now. What term could refer to either a score of a golf hole or a piece of badminton equipment?
Birdie.
Yeah. What was the common nickname for a large plane and was first given to the Boeing 747?
Oh no. Pass.
A cedar tree is featured in the centre of the national flag of which nation?
Oh, come on. Pass.
Foxes are to vulpine as bears are to?
Pass. Good start.
In Gen Z slang, Riz is a shortening of what noun?
Charisma.
Yeah, it is. Question 6. Hilary Swank won the Oscar for Best Actress portraying a boxer in which 2004 Best Picture winner?
What? Pass.
What hairstyle has been notably sported by singer Katy Perry and Inside Out film character Joy?
Boxer?
Nope.
Oh no. Oh, where's my thought? What? Loxy?
Nope.
Pass.
Question 8. The common name in the UK for what food literally translates from the French for little gourd?
Wow. No. Pass.
Question 9. What periodic element, atomic number 78, is used as the catalyst in catalytic converters?
What? This is not stuff I'm good at. Pass.
In question 10, a musical flop subtitled Miss Hannigan's Revenge was a sequel to what hit musical?
I'm really about to get to. This is embarrassing. Fast. I don't know.
That's fine. Back to question 2. There's an offer for 720.
Something jet. Ah. No, it's not coming to me. Count at 400.
Accepted. It's a jumbo jet. You're very close.
Ah!
Question 3. Offer for 800.
I feel like I should know this one. Count at 400 again.
Not accepted. 720.
Oh. Count at 500.
That was accepted. Lebanon, the answer there.
Ah!
Question 4 is an offer for 750.
I don't. Oh, no. Count at 300.
Accepted. It's Ursine. Question 6. Offer for 800. And out of time.
That was embarrassing.
No, it's never embarrassing. It's just the questions didn't fall your way there, Bowling. That's all it was. Just having a bit of rough luck, that's all. Let's go over the ones you did miss there, and maybe you'll kick yourself, I don't know. Hilary Swank won the Oscar for Best Actress portraying a boxer in which 2004 Best Picture winner. That one was $1 Million Baby.
Oh, I think I've heard of that once or twice.
Yeah. What hairstyle has been notably sported by singer Katy Perry and Inside Out film character Joy? I wouldn't have gotten this. I really wouldn't have gotten this from the X clue. It's a pixie, apparently. Pixie
I would
hairstyle.
never have guessed that.
The common name in the UK for what food literally translates from the French for little gourd. Got to think of how gourd sounds and think of a potential vegetable that exists in the UK with a similar name. It's obviously a different name in the US. Courgette, we're looking for there.
Yeah, I know about UK stuff.
Question 9. What periodic element, atomic number 78, is used as the catalyst in catalytic converters? That there is platinum.
Oh.
And the
Okay,
final there, a musical flop subtitled Miss Hannigan's Revenge was a sequel to what hit musical that was Annie. Annie, the musical in question. And you've probably heard of that as well.
I have heard of Annie.
So just a bit of rough questions there, and just having a bit of a tough time, but it happens to everyone. Don't beat yourself up about that at all. Bowling was a hard fought game. Just unfortunately didn't go your way there. Let's quickly go over the leaderboard just to see who is qualifying and who is leaving us here. Those going through are Clive with 12,700 and Tipster 10,800. Unfortunately, Solar 2,000 and Bowling Ninja 800. That is the end of the game for you two. SB was a bit of a difficult milestone to try and hit somewhere in the 10,000 region there without getting the bonus, but you gave it a good shot. You gave it a good shot there with 2,000, and we'll still pay that 2,000 for you. I hope you had fun.
Yeah, I did. And if I can give a brief aside here. Mm-hmm. So I was one of the brokers for Tipsters round. And right. I was panicking trying to join this voice call when my name came up and didn't get your entire explanation on how the broker side works. So I didn't set up my default range correctly. So the 2 bids that Tipster got for 200 were from me. So I helped my opponent go through. Go win the million, Tipster.
So you lowballed the offers there. Oh, goodness me.
Completely by accident.
Well, you'll be able to join in on brokering on the final round, whoever happens to be in the final round, and you'll be able to answer questions just freely in the audience in round number 2. But 2,000 going your way. Bowling, 800, unfortunately, just not enough this time round, but I hope you had fun.
It's been a good time. Thank you for having me.
No worries. And you'll be able to do some brokering if you're in the audience brokering side of things, and hope you can get some dukes out of that. All right. Well, thank you very much for playing, and we'll see you two later.
Thanks, Ash.
No worries. So, Clive and Tipster. Trying to think, is this a rematch?
I don't know.
Don't think so.
Is it a rematch?
Not in the vault, no.
I know you two have been here in the head-to-head on a number of occasions. I'm just thinking if you ever had the... No, you haven't had the occasion where you're both facing off against each other. Interesting. Well, now it is the case. We make that thing happen. And with it being less than 2,000 between you here, a finite number of things can happen, folks. go over to the audience brokering side of things to see how much you've managed to get out the game so far with your answers and broker offers. Pam Douglas currently in the lead on 4,300. Then it's Meryl Streep's Big Tree with 3,700. The Swiss Disney Fish with 3,300. The Quitter is not quitting with 3,200. And the Fugugu with 3,100. And you can see all the other scores up there on the board. And if I press this button and then press this button, we load up the head-to-head and we continue on to the next phase of the game. So, both of you have been here before. You know the drill, but again, I'm just going to give a quick reminder to those watching along and they don't necessarily know what the rules might be. So, in this round, the two players will start off with a refreshed bank balance of 2,000. I believe in this round. You get 500 for a correct answer, and offering is open immediately. But you only have 20 seconds to offer an answer. If you cannot answer it or broker an offer for an answer within that time, then control will be passed over to your opponent to try and claim the question instead. And we keep sort of going vice versa between you two until 4 minutes in the game have expired, or we've gone through all 20 questions in the stack. Now, here's the critical part. Whoever has the greatest number of correct answers scored at the end of this round will get a 10,000 doot bonus. If you two happen to get the same score at the end, then it is tied and you take the 10,000 split evenly, so 5,000 apiece. But whoever has the greatest total from round 1 and round 2 will move on to take on the vault. So it's not necessarily winning this round to win, though obviously for the case of you, Tipsy, you do need to supersede by quite a bit in order to do so. But yeah, it's not necessarily winning this round that counts, it's whatever the grand total is that counts. You two are aware of the rules, are you ready to play?
Yep.
Okie dokie, I think it is time just to bring on the tension strings. Yes, Tip?
Just need to remember my line. Count to 1,000. Count to 1,000.
Really? Go with 1,000. I mean, the minimum offer is going to be 500 in this round, so you can't go any higher. You can't go any lower than that. So I suppose maybe 1,000 is a good bet. I don't know. Brokers, maybe take that into consideration. I don't know. There's a lot of meta involved in this game. Tension strings have in effect 2,000 dukes each to play with, 4 minutes on the clock. We will start off with Clive, and the time starts now. What's the oldest university in the United Kingdom?
Oxford.
It is. Over to Tip. According to their theme song, what animated team of the 1980s are more than meets the eye and robots in disguise?
Transformers.
They are indeed. Back to Clive. Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You is a cover of a song written and first recorded by whom?
Dolly Parton.
It is. Back to Tip. In what space shooter franchise does your wingman Peppy sometimes encourage you to do a barrel roll?
Star Fox.
And back to Clive. What was the name of Captain Ahab's whaling ship in Moby Dick?
Pequod.
And back to Tip. What's the oldest university in the United States?
Harvard.
And back to Clive. What pop artist created a 20-foot mural of wanted criminals' mugshots for the 1964 World's Fair in New York?
Andy Warhol.
And back to Tip. What delicate preparation of egg is cooked outside the shell in hot but not boiling water?
Poached.
And back to Clive. Annually, on what date is Guy Fawkes Night held?
5th of November.
And back to Tip. UB40's Red Red Wine is a cover of a song written and first recorded by whom?
Paul Newman.
No.
Paul.
Offer 1,001.
Take it.
Neil Diamond, the answer. Over to
Neil
Clive.
Diamond.
A 2014 entry in which first-person shooter franchise contains a funeral scene inviting you to pay F to pay respects?
Call of Duty.
It is. Back to Tip. Paramaribo is the capital of which country of the Americas?
Guatemala.
No.
Not Honduras.
Offer
Not Paraguay.
2848.
Count to 1,000.
Accepted. It's Suriname we're looking for. Back to Clive. What hearty preparation of egg is made by boiling, wrapping in sausage meat, then deep frying?
I was going to say Scotch egg.
Scotch is correct, yes. Tip. Annually, on what date is Bastille Day held?
14th of July.
It is. Back to Clive. Which subatomic particle is the carrier of the electromagnetic force?
Proton, neutron,
Nope.
Electron. What is it called? Not a quark. Not a. Oh God.
Off of 3150?
Take it.
Time is sorry.
It's okay.
Counter 1,000.
Not accepted. 3015.
Counter 1,000.
Accepted. It's a photon.
Oh.
Back to Tip now. What was the name of Captain Nemo's submarine in 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea?
Nautilus.
It was Clive. According to their theme song, what animated team of the 1980s are on the move and are loose?
Thundercats.
They are. Back to Tip. What 11-foot tall by 25-foot wide anti-war mural debuted in the Spanish pavilion of the 1937 World's Fair?
Oh no. Brokers, please. Nothing's coming to mind.
No offers coming in. Over to Clive.
Guernica.
It is Guernica.
Oh!
Clive, to you. Tegucigalpa is the capital of which country of the Americas?
Oh. God. Uruguay. Ecuador. Oh God. No, we already had Suriname.
Off 1,000.
Take it.
Honduras, the answer.
No!
Tip, which subatomic particle is the same mass as an electron but opposite charge?
Positron.
It is a positron.
Oh, and that's the last question.
And that
phew.
was the final
no!
question of the stack. So that brokering of the Honduras there was critical. Absolutely critical to tie it up.
Sorry to shout at you.
I think that's the most desperate take it I've ever heard on the vaults, but I'll take it. So you both got 10 right, which is phenomenal. We still had 11 seconds on the clock. We split the 10,000 in the middle, so you get 5,000 doots apiece on top of your winnings in round 2 here. Clive, you walk away with 11,000 in this round. Tip, you walk away with 8,999. Yes. it's not over 9,000 this time, but your final total is 19,799, not quite 20,000, but taking on the 1 million doot vault with Clive a Legend, 23,700. Oh, Tip, you took the lead at one point there.
Yeah, and then Guernica I couldn't get it. The brokers didn't get it in time. Well played, Clive. I mean, honestly,
You too.
Best of luck with the million Duke question.
Cheers.
I'm sure you'll ace it.
Oh, goodness me. And Clive, 23,700, you will be taking on the final round. How are you feeling right now?
Ooh. After Photon went over, I thought I was never going to have a chance to catch up. So there's a huge sense of relief right now. It was a really good competition.
You were so close. You said Proton, and I'm like, did you say
I know.
Proton or Photon? I can't. I think you said the R.
I said Proton. I knew it was wrong, but I kept repeating it because I couldn't think of anything else.
Yeah. You're just sort of stuck in that mindset because you can't see anything else it could be. Oh, well, Tipster, it is just shy of 20k that you're going to be walking away with, plus maybe anything else that you could be brokering against Clive in the final round if you're in the audience game. I hope you had fun, Tip.
Oh, certainly. That was a good fight.
Especially with all of the tech issues in between as well, just adding a bit of extra jeopardy on top.
Yeah. I mean, I should have probably had like a sound clip of me saying counter 1,000 just ready to fire.
Just put that on my soundboard. Counter 1,000.
Just on your soundboard.
Well, thank you for playing, Tip. You can't unlock the vault tonight, but a great game. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you later.
See you later.
Oh. let's have a look at the audience brokering side of things, seeing how you're doing out there. It's still Pam Douglas at the top, but only just 11,300 they currently have in their bank. Then it's Meryl Streep's Big Tree also holding on to second place, 11,200. The Fugu Gurus moved up from 5th into 3rd with 11,100, so very close to the top there. Then the Quitter with 10,200 is still playing the game, and Untilted rounding up our top row on 10,100. With 100 bit dono coming from Jake. Hello there.
Counter 1,000. Wait, this is only 100 bits. Counter 100.
Counter 100. Well, that won't be possible in round 3 because the minimum value is the value of the question, I suppose. But it is a minimum of 1,000 in the final round. But thank you for the 100 bits, Jake. So, Clive, another opportunity to try and unlock the vault tonight. Do you think you can do it?
Well, I mean, I was pretty unconfident at the start, but the way it's been going so far, I feel like I might have a little bit of a chance.
I mean, given you got 9 of 10 in the opening round and you pretty much aced the questions that you were thrown in the head-to-head, you're on for a good run here. So, touch wood and everything, but, you know.
Yeah. Based on what we've had so far, I'm going to miss the ones I should know and spend about 3 minutes on those, so...
Well, you don't have 3 minutes in this round. You only have a minute. You only have the 2 minutes to play with. And as we remind you, yes, everyone is here in this final round. This is your chance to pony up your default bids, everything, whatever you want to do. Set your defaults now or forever hold your peace. This final run is 10 final questions for Clive to face. They are worth an increasing amount as we go on. They start out at a value of 1,000, moving up to a value of 50,000 for question number 9. Clive cannot pass a question, must get it right to advance through to the next question, and brokering is live immediately. If Clive can reach and defeat question number 9, we will stop the clock. Give me and Clive a bit of a breather. We will then move on to the final question, question number 10, which will be worth 1 million doots. But Clive will be playing it solo. No offers will be available. But, again, I remind you, you can still answer the question to get yourself some doots, even if offering is not available on question 10. So you may as well answer, because you get yourself some doots if you get me right answers before Clive can close the question out. Okie dokie. Clive, are you ready to face the vault?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. 2 minutes on the clock, 23,700 doots to play with. Your first question is worth 1,000 doots. Your time starts now. A grouping of what bones form a protective cage around the heart and lungs? Yes. For 2,000 doots, what 1940s Disney movie popularized the word yes? For 3,000 doots, Algeria, Iraq and Serbia are among the multiple countries that use a currency with what name?
Dinar?
Yes. For another 5,000. In geometry, a line that intersects a curve at 2 or more points is what kind of line?
I don't know
for
this.
2970.
I'll take it.
There's a secant. For 7,500 in what 1972 video game is 11 the winning score? Yes. For another 10,000, what category on the IUCN Red List of at-risk species comes between near threatened and endangered? Offer 1169.
Counter 5,000.
Accepted, it's vulnerable. For another 15,000, the treaty that ended World War II hostilities with Japan was signed in what city? Offer 44,230.
Oh, counter 10,000.
Not accepted, 3961.
Counter 15,000.
Accepted, it's San Francisco. For 20,000. What is the highest rank in professional sumo wrestling?
I've asked this goddamn question.
Offer 3961.
Counter 15,000.
Accepted, it's Yokozuna.
Of course it is.
50,000. What symphonic poem by Camille Saint-Saëns was used as a theme song for Jonathan Creek?
Danse Macabre.
Yes! You have defeated question number 9. And you are guaranteed to walk away with 99,230 doots tonight. You're kicking yourself on your Yokozuna question there.
Yes.
Pressure of the game.
I've asked that question. It's come up in a quiz show I watched recently. It should have been right there, and I'm fuming. But I'm thrilled to have made it this far.
You are through to face the final question, the 1 million doot question, and you're in a good position for it. You've still got 32 seconds on the clock. As a reminder, you can just give me as many guesses as you wish. There's no penalties for wrong answers. And Twitch chat, though you can't broker an offer now, you can still answer the question to get yourself some free doots if you can answer before Clive does. Answer as whispers, but not in public chat. Clive, are you ready to see the million doot question?
Just about.
Okay. Time restarts now. Who is the only musical group to perform at both the original Woodstock Festival and a Super Bowl halftime show?
Oh God, Def Jam. Music is such a weak spot for me. New Blue,
No.
True Blue.
No.
Group.
10 seconds.
Boney M, but you've moved the space.
No. 5.
I have no clue. Sorry.
Oh no!
Not the faintest idea. I was just putting words together.
You never even got the first word right.
Yeah.
If I were to say definite article,
The Jam?
it's a the.
Oh, The Who?
It's the Who.
They wouldn't have come to me. Not with the definite article blanked out.
It's not the Arun, although I realised when I said that it could have been the. No, it is The Who. Oh, Clive! So
Music's a weak spot
close.
for me. I knew that was going to happen.
Oh, you had such a good run as well. And you got Dance Macabre as well.
I love Jonathan Creek. That's a great tune. I was really, really pleased once it got all the way to the end of that sentence.
But you at least walk away with 99,230.
I've usually had to spend like a mad bastard to get this far in the final round, so I'm really happy to go away with that much money. Doots, in fact.
That is still a phenomenal performance, and you did not unlock the vault this time, but you got right close. You got right close. Let's just quickly go over the summary again. There it is, 99,230 that will be paid out to you in a moment once I press the continue button about 4 more times. Do you want to see who was brokering those 15,000? Well, they offered more than 15,000, but you managed to broker it down to 15,000. Do you want to see who it was?
Oh, who's the greedy bastard?
Who's the greedy bastard? It's the data scientist finishing on 30,500, the quitter finishing on 28,200, the ellipse enjoyer on 19,201, the fugu guru with 19,100, and Meryl Streep's big tree 18,200. If I hit the button one more time, we see it's BC! BC managing to get the big offer in there, 30,500, and Topper as well, getting a nice big payout, 28,200 your way. And you can see all the other names there as to who managed to broker some offers and who managed to get some right answers in the game. And let me press that button and press that button again, and hopefully it will say, there it is, the doots have been updated. No, you don't get double doots, Topper, not in this game. Haven't got that bug in this game. I have other bugs instead. Clive, you did not unlock the vault tonight, but I hope you had a lot of fun.
It's always a brilliant time. Cheers, Ash.
No worries. Thank you very much for playing, Clive. Maybe next time when it's 1.25 million in the vault instead. You just keep adding more and more and more into it until we finally break the bank balance entirely.
I'm just trying to make it more exciting for the next person.
Absolutely, that's what we like to see. Just add more tension. Thank you very much, Clive. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you later.
See you around.
No worries. Bye.
Bye.
Oh well, Ape Ramsey. Did you see that happening? That we didn't get question 10 correctly answered? Well, we had a prediction in chat, and the majority did go the right way, saying that it will not be unlocked tonight. 210,000 Duke coin on the line for that, versus 24,000 Duke coin on the yes. That does mean we roll the jackpot over. It becomes 1.25 million Dukes the next time that we play the vaults. Now, do we actually have that scheduled? Do we have the vault scheduled in again or not? I don't know if we have it scheduled in right now. You say yes, Tip. I might have scheduled it and not written it in the current schedule, the immediate schedule. So yeah, it's probably scheduled then. Let me have a look at my master sheet instead. Do I have it? Do I have it? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, there it is. No, that's that one. Yes, I do. There it is. It will be on, hopefully, the 17th of May. And Tip will know because it is Tip that's writing it. So, yeah, sorry. But yes, it will be Tipster writing for the vaults next time round. Currently scheduled in for the 17th of May. So approximately 1 month from now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Will the wheel land on a wedge with a primary colour or not? I don't even know what the distribution of that would be on here. And I'm going to hide the information away so you can't see. Can you remember what the colours are on the wheel? Apparently chat disappeared as well. I don't know why that's happened, but the chat's disappeared. So yeah, go predicting without being able to see any of the reference images. You just hear my voice instead. Nah, just reset. Oh, there it is. No, I won't spoil your fun, mate. There you go. You can have that. Thank you again to Ape and Ramsey for a stellar pack. A stellar pack of the vaults there. Just perfectly written, I would say. Perfectly written to tease all the way to the end. And some wonderful questions, wonderful answers, and you were absolutely right, Oni, very much so. Thank you very much for proofing that pack. Thanks to the game, Ash. Well played to the other 3 players. Sorry for mildly balking up the game by not knowing how to broker. It's fine. Everybody struggles with the first game of the Vault because it's such a stupidly complicated format with the Twitch chat implementation. When I do the Hackbox version of it, which is on the list. It's on the list, yes. It's on Who Dares Wins on the list. No, that isn't, but this is on the list. You know what I mean. I'm waffling. When I do that Hackbox version, I'm going to try and make the offering options a bit more simplistic in the Hackbox implementation, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. Maybe I do it that way, or maybe I do it the control way. Maybe I do it with the control header system, much like Duke Drop. Tempted to do it that way round, actually, because then we'll be able to present the questions exactly as it appears on stream, with all of the hangman tiles and everything. And I know that component just works on its own. Interesting. Thoughts are brewing. Maybe not Hackbox then, because if I don't do a Hackbox, then I can do the implementation exactly how I want it to in Unity, if it all works. But it all depends on if I can get this to work in a modern version of Unity or not. It's currently languishing in 2019.1, and I have to get it working like 2022 dot something, and hope that it actually makes its way through the progression or not. Well, I still have 5 minutes to a fortune to properly finalise, Colin, with the Hackbox game of that, because we haven't actually done a Hackbox game of the audience game of that, and that is, I think, about implemented now, at least for the first pass. So, yeah, that's a thing. We need to sort that out. We need to do a game of 5 minutes of fortune with the audience play alongside the hot seat game as well. Which means I may need some more questions, potentially, or might just badger David to fill up some of the older stacks that we got through fairly quickly. I don't know. I need to figure it out. Yes, please, Score. Yes, please, because I'm about to do the wheel spin right now. Poke me, I have time to kill, says Oni. But yeah, if you're interested in writing some 5 Minutes to Fortune stuff, send me a DM on Discord, and then I'll explain how it all works with the Google Sheets, because it's a thing. It's definitely a thing how to write for 5 Minutes to Fortune. But once you know how the thing works, it makes total sense. But there's definitely a thing. There's definitely a quirk involved in writing for it. Right. It's time for a wheel spin, folks. Now, we've got this wheel the wheel, wheel the wheel, wheel the wheel land on the witch. God, what am I doing? It's clearly delirium right now from being ill and everything, and it being 11 p.m. Why do you even watch me? Let me press that button so we go over to the actual wheel layout. What I was going to say is, shall we have a look at what colours are actually available on this wheel? So we've got, because it really depends on what you're counting as what. Because this here in the grid, in fact, let me do the wheel focus right now. In fact, let me do that. That's a better way to do it. I would say in the grid is pink/magenta. That is closer to pink/magenta, not red. That is what I would deem that as. Obviously, the colour grading on the stream is going to be slightly different, but I would class that as pink. So not RGB. This one, I'd be interested to see what you say on this one. 40k marble, what colour is that? Oh, hang on. We've got 100 bits from Oni. That apparently are not coming through. But yes, it is orange. That is orange, yes.
Just heard some applause from some passing Finns. They don't approve what you said about their mothers, but they appreciate your tenacity.
Thank you for the 100 bits only. But yes, that is orange. It might look maybe red on stream, but it is actually orange. This is yellow. Also not RGB, really. It's a secondary colour. That is yellow. This one, that's green. We'll give you that. That is a green. We'll say that is green. That is an RGB colour. We'll give you that. And we've got 100 bits from JB.
The dress is blue.
Maybe. It may also be a different colour. Depends on if you hue shift it. Thank you for the 100 bits. Then we've got this, which is blue. And then you've got this, which is blue. So yeah, these are both blue, despite them being different shades. This one is more of your cyan side, and this one is not, but they are both blue. Yes, two things can indeed be blue. I'm also aware of things like GRU existing, where green things are potentially also blue because language and everything. And then this one could argue that this is blue if you use Photoshop badly. But I am declaring that's purple or violet, so it's not blue. It might have blue in it, but I'm not calling that blue. So you got blue, and you got green. Those are your 3 RGB colours, and they happen again over here. Green, blue, and blue. So 6 of the 14 wedges, because there are 14 wedges on this wheel, are RGB. I suppose I do have Roy G. Biv, don't I? Yeah, I do have Roy G. Biv wedges, I suppose. If you declare that as indigo, of all things. Or declare that as indigo and that as violet. Which means that was declared as red, but it's not. That's pink. That's definitely pink, not red. So, there are 6 wedges on this wheel that are RGB. 8 which are not. 8 minutes. I remember when this was a marble race stream. Jesus Christ. Let's do the spin, shall we? We're definitely not overcomplicating this. Not at all. Not for some silly Duke coin. Alright then, let's do the spin then. Stay still. Oh, and... do we account for this situation, Score, where we have to do a respin? We have a respin. It's yellow, but it's a respin. You said, will the wheel land on a wedge with? Which means we will be landing on another colour in a moment. Which might be RGB. So I have to say respins have to count in that case. So we add 25k to the jackpot. That makes that currently 245k. And we do a spin again. Round and round and round it goes. Where it stops, RGB knows. And we are ending on orange 25k marble. That is demonstrably orange. So yellow and orange, they are both not RGB. Therefore, the knots take it. The knots take it. Unlock. Democracy at work. 25k marble. Right, that is a marble race. Hey, Ape, you still get your marble race at least. So let me load that thing up. I'll need to do that as well. And do that. And do that. And do that. Jesus. Bananas. Ooh, banana. No, that's different. Let's have a look at a race, and let's have a look at the community, because we're in a new... Why is the... What? Why is the Discord... Oh, now... What? Why is the Discord thing appearing in-game, the game overlay? I'm sorry, Discord. Can we have a word, please, Discord? I have, on my settings, for the thing called Game Overlay, there's an option called Enable In-Game Overlay. I have that set to No. So why is it appearing in Marbles on Stream? Is it Quizbot? Is Quizbot the one to blame here? Quizbot the one to blame! There we go! Because I've got Quizbot in here as well. Yes, Quizbot to blame is actually the one causing the overlay to appear. God damn you, Quizbot! You put a bunch of ones in, did you only? All right, let's have a look then. We've got 3 of you. In fact, we've done one of them already. We are going to go with the Impenetrable Fire Pit. Sure, let's do that one. Let's go over to camera 2 and... You know what to do. Exclamation mark play to enter in on this race. Now, do we have any suggestions? I think Score made a suggestion earlier of like break the targets or something. 100 bits from Puzzle Dan.
Ashai going for back-to-back world records, so you know the Score manifest as always.
Manifest as always. Thank you for the 100 bits, Puzzle Dan, and we'll see what happens. Thank you, Automod. We'll take it from here. Moon River Climax mix. Interesting. You agreed that would be better. All right. Okay. I will defer to the honourable gentleman. I will defer to that then. And get to that already. And we have the... we have an extended edition of that, so we put that one on instead. Is this Flush's Plinko game, says Flu Fernando. No, it's probably the inspiration for it though. So we've got first and last usual rules with the 25k win, but we've also got a random position. So random.org, let me go over to that website. And we need to randomise a position between 1 and 34. Yeah, it looks like it's 34. So... Oh, okay. Interesting choice, random.org, because we've got first finish, last finish, and we have 31st place. Alright then, 31st place, sure. You got one of the digits right, Yellowtail. Yeah, just needed to add another 1 in there as well. 31st place is what random.org has determined as the other position. Yes, 31st out of 34. So, not completely dead last, and not the position above that, and not the position above that, but the position above that. Yes, it's likely that it's probably going to be a DNF, and we'll probably have to count it off. But we will still work out what 31st position will be. So if you are eliminated 4th, it could be an alternate way of thinking about it here. So yeah, first to finish, last to finish, and possibly eliminated 4th will be the qualifying metric for earning 25,000 on this marble race. Last chance to get in, and we'll get this race underway. Let me close off the vault. I don't need that open right now. It means I don't need that open right now. Start closing things down. It's 11 p.m. Before I do finish tonight's stream, though, I need to do some continuity. So tomorrow evening is Mr. Benjamin over on Royal_Flush. He's going to be doing a stream of Game Night, continuing on with Season 14. And that will be Crossfire, The Abyss, and Data Leak. And he's got a bit of a special guest. Not in person, it will be a virtual guest, but there will be a guest in tow, so it will be a very special episode of Game Night. It's probably not going to be as long as is special, but it will still be a special edition of Game Night that you'll want to tune in on tomorrow evening over on Game Night. That is Royal_Flush. Let me quickly do a shout out for Royal_Flush. There we go. Give them a follow if you're not already doing so. Tonight with JB, you've got NBA Jam for the continuation of C365, and then later on tomorrow evening, there will be some Wheel After Dark, America's Shame, ... It's Wheel of Fortune, but funny puzzles. And Quarrel Stream is not happening this weekend, but we're returning. Of course, it's returning for the 420. Of course, it's returning for the 420 because that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, no Quarrel Stream this weekend, but next weekend should be the return of Quarrel Stream, the game show. What have I got for you next week? If my illness goes away completely, we will have Relativity moving down from what would have been this Wednesday into next Wednesday in place of Snap It Up. And the Snap It Up game will then move somewhere down in the schedule at some point. I haven't figured out exactly where that is. But around Relativity on the Wednesday, we've got Untitled Grid Game and 1 vs 100. And on the Friday, we've got some Word Scramble as a warm-up, and we've got some Secret Fortune by Ape Minky once again. Though I know he's only just submitted the Vault Pack the other day. So we may be playing a bit of fast and loose with the schedule for the next week or two, just in case, especially we've got 1,000 Heartbeats on the next Wednesday to deal with as well. Might be replacing 1 or 2 of those with 5 Minutes to Fortune gameplay instead. Everything is fine. Panic Basket, no, definitely no Panic Basket. But we will work something out for the schedule. And there's also question mark for the Wednesday after. I don't know what that is. I did have a plan for what there was going to be a new warm-up game, but I don't have the time for it yet. So no new warm-up game yet, but sometime in the near future maybe. You like the idea of Monopoly with boss battles? That's sure, whatever. I think that's everything on my side of things. Not entirely sure what's happening over on Topper's side of things. I think we're just sort of holding out until Topper gives some word about what his future plans are. Whatever that happens to be, Topper, in full support, whichever way that happens to be. We all love you, mate. Right, I think it's time to get this race underway. We have 35 in the race. So do the math slightly differently again, folks. What was the position? 31st? Yeah, 31st. I'm going to pin it. So I can't pin it. I can't pin my own message. Twitch. First, last, and 31st. I can remember 31st. It's easy. Right. Let's get the thank you score. I don't know why you can pin it, but I can't. I pressed the pin button that came up and it said, nope, not allowed to. Nope. Mirage. I really need to add that to the soundboard, don't I? Let's do this thing. Yeah, not there. Mirage. It's the only thing that my illness is good for, is I can do lower voices easier. Let's go. We've got Puzan first through with Sanchi, and then we've got Brig and Ralph and Midget on the Internet. Through into the left tumbler and right tumbler. We've got Puzan and 8 Minky currently at the front. We'll see you actually coming through with a bit of speed now, vying for the lead. Just going to move that volume down slightly. Mr. Vertigo, where did you get your speed from? I don't know, but you're going backwards now. We now have Perugs and Ape holding onto the lead. Ape getting knocked by that thing. No one's fallen off the track yet, from what I can tell. Oh, JB, though. JB is first off the track. You've got Colin is off the track. 1 minute left if you want to beat the record. Proves heading down the Mega Plinko. Briggs off the track. Ralph is off the track.
I hate this game.
Is that might have been 31st place, but we'll see. 40 seconds if you want to beat the record. Proves is our current leader. Heading up into the pentagonal thing. And then heading back the other way. Sanchi, then Amy Me, then a Midget on the Internet, then Minky, Suyu. Score count. Yellowtail, Jake, Oni, Tipster, Flu Fernando, BC, Flyboy, Nata, Shadowbane, Sheldon, Shapes, Clive, Pyro, Tadaru, Suddycat, Oren, and Topper. And Silver Electron, Mr. Vertigo, Solar Espion, Ben, hello there, Ben, Brand New Halo, and Sir King Crayons. Whoa, wait, hello. That was a launch and a half. Who's going to be our first finisher? It's going to be Proogs is our first finisher. It had to be a photo finish there from the looks of things. As you all crawl through the finish area now. You did not beat the world record, you're shy by 3 seconds, but Proogs, you are the winner. You'll be getting 25,000 doots in a moment. We're going to play everybody else out now. There are 8 marbles alive. 6 marbles alive. 5. 4 marbles alive. Solar Espion, are you going to get through? You are going to get through. 2 marbles left now. Score and a Midget on the Internet. Good luck. Where is the fire? I don't know. Oh, it's there apparently. It's there apparently. It just killed you. So our winner tonight is Peroogs. And Doots to Peroogs. 25,000 congratulations to you. Now that music, by the way, is some post jazz. That is definitely postmodern jazz with some of that negative harmony going on. Goodness me, so much negative harmony. At the back of the pack, we've got Solar Espion was our final finisher. Well done, Solar Espion. 25,000 over to you. And let's count off to 31st place. So Midget on the Internet is 28th, Score is 29th, Ape is 30th, Sanchi is 31st place. So Sanchi, congratulations to you. You claim the final 25,000 doots on tonight's wheel. And there are all the finishers and non-finishers on the track. Oh, goodness me. Lots of doots being thrown out there, but not a million. We did not throw out the million doots tonight, folks. We kept a hold of it for next time round. And we're adding another 250,000 on top for good measure. So, in about this time next month, on the 17th, I said it was? Yeah, 17th sounds about right. We will be doing the next edition of the Vault, if everything in the schedule goes to plan. And there'll be 1.25 million up for grabs if you can unlock it next time. Excuse me, do we have anyone to raid into currently at 11:15? Let's have a look, shall we? Is Mondo on? Is Mando on? If Mando is on, then we'll definitely give Mando a raid. Let's have a look. Mando is... Hey? Try that. Try typing the name properly, actually. That would help. Yes, Mando is on. Currently doing some Yu-Gi-Oh! Some Forbidden Memories Yu-Gi-Oh! As part of their C365 contributions. So, we'll go and raid over to Mando. What do we want to go and raid with? I don't know. Counter 1,000, yeah, counter 1,000, or if you want to be JB, then you could be JB. But counter 1,000 is going to be our raid message over onto Mando's side of things. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'm going to continue recovering, and we'll see how 5 Minutes of Fortune plays out soon. Let's say that. I don't know, JB. Fuck you too. We'll see you later. Bye!